Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Sunday to you. Glad you're with us. 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and we are so thrilled about this show. 3 hours that are going to show you things we've never seen before, we've never done before. We have incredible values, and let me just say it right up front. We have a wheel unlike any wheel before. Created wheels a while ago because I wanted to really, in the light of we've got all these one-of-a-kinds, wanted to get you an option where we could really discount one-of-a-kinds for you and show you a lot of great pieces at once. However, out of all the wheels I brought to you, from Blue Wing Block Ds to assorted museum pieces, there has never been a wheel in our history like we're going to show you today. And so right up front, I want to let you know, because chances are, if you're going to shop this wheel, you've been thinking about something like this already. So this makes it the ideal day to get in, because what I'm going to have later on today is a wheel of 3. It is all of our 2-carat plus yellow diamonds that we have for you in rings, and they're all 3 different because they're all going to be different shapes and slightly different sizes and different mountings. So if you've been in the market for a 2-carat plus yellow diamond, they're coming today, and they are at the best value. Of course, that's what makes the wheel so exciting, is we thought, never have I had a wheel that's quite this important, but at the same time, we are really discounting prices. Pieces that you've seen that should be $25,000, literally $25,000 to actually more. We had a couple listed here at over $50,000. They're coming down to their rock bottom low today, and the beautiful part about it is this is what we have. So you get to see them all at once, so that you know, if you're already thinking about a 2-carat, you've got your options here, so you can find the perfect piece for you and your collection to wear every single day and enjoy the rarity of those yellow diamonds. So that's coming up in a little bit. Also, I've been telling you all week about a beautiful bracelet. We're going to bring you a new style of bracelet. It's a tennis bracelet, but it's done in a way we have not seen before, because we're really excited to bring you our bezel set diamond tennis bracelet. That's going to give you, it's a great everyday wearable size, first of all, so you're going to really love, I think, just putting this on, but it's also the practicality level that bezel sets bring you, in that it's smooth, there are no prongs, so it's not catching on anything, and we're really proud to bring you a value on that one as one of our top of the hours coming up today as well. And we've, of course, got the white gold and the yellow gold and the rose gold for you. So if you're waiting for that everyday style bracelet, it's not going to cost a fortune to get it. I know if you're thinking, I don't know if I'm looking to spend $28,000 on a diamond tennis bracelet today. Well, you don't have to, and that's the beauty of TVON. Plus, we have some of the biggest values. Quite frankly, the wheel that I have coming up in this first hour are pieces like we've never seen before in a wheel. And yes, the yellow diamonds are one thing, but then there are padparadscha and pink diamonds and really special yellow diamonds that are also going to be here for you at a discount. I am truly doing like a double take, triple take, going, wait, is that the museum wheel, or is that going to be our first hour wheel? It's incredible. So lots to get to today. If you have requests, get them in. We're always happy to help with those as well. Let's see. We've got a really important show. I want to shout out Yasmin. It's her birthday today, so if she happens to be with us. We had birthdays yesterday, had a couple of big birthday celebrations today. I'm glad that birthday girl Bonnie took my suggestion. She went to the restaurant, Tony, we were talking about. She went to the old place and she loved it. She said it was the best meal, so we love that. So, you know, I'm here for your shopping needs for jewelry, but I'm also here for, you know, other assorted things. If you need restaurant recommendations or anything like that, if you need baseball statistics, I'm good at that too. But anyway, we've got a really incredible couple of birthdays. Yasmin celebrating a birthday today, Sherry S celebrating a birthday today. So if they happen to be with us, happy birthday to you both. And if you're celebrating birthday and you'd like a shout out, let me know, because, you know, I'm sure there's others out there as well. So happy August. It's our last Sunday of August here. We are just a couple days away from welcoming in September and the unofficial start to fall. So let's get started with a really great way to update your jewelry wardrobe. And let me promise you this, values like never before, starting right here. This is my Zircon trio, but it's all in one ring. Isn't that great? You know, you think, well, I'd like a pink zircon, I'd like a blue zircon, and maybe I'd even like an Asher cut white zircon. That I even had one yesterday, a single Asher cut white zircon, but this is all 3. So instead of buying 3 separate pieces of jewelry, no need. You're all set. You've got this really creative, beautiful trio in the stones, which I love that they're all different cuts as well. And then they're collaged together, so to speak, like a mosaic of stones, but they're big. Mosaics are usually like little teeny tiny little tiles or something. This is really, I love mosaics. I love a good mosaic. Mirrored mosaics, mosaic tiles. It makes me feel like I'm on vacation when I'm not, when I see it like in floors or, you know, on walls. I love that. Like a big medallion set in a mosaic. I love it. But this is really your gemstone version of that. 3854 is the number. It's a blue zircon in the round. Then you've got, well, I actually have a breakdown on all the carat weights, so you're going to get really specific here. I'm going to start with actually the, let's start with the emerald, or it says emerald cut, it's an Asher cut. It's a 266 on the white zircon. And again, this one, I don't know, Tony, if it's in there. Yep, it is. There we go. So on the white zircon, 266. On the blue is the round. That's a 357. And then the pink is a 283. So they're all floating somewhere on that like 3-carat average, and you're getting 15 points in diamonds. It's like find the diamonds. They're like, again, tucked in to the different aspects from the band to right above where the two, you know, the pink and the blue meet. And then you've got a couple down the sides here. It's a really special look. It's one of a kind, obviously, but it really is, for being 3 bigger stones put together, they've done it in such a way that it really is, you know, designer, but also it really is wearable, and that's a beautiful thing too. So you can enjoy it, and it is one only as is. So it's going to be in the white gold. You got to love it the way it is, but we are going to size it for you to whatever size you need. It's a fairly simple band to size. So come on in early on this Sunday. We'd love to hear from you. And again, there's a lot of one onlys as per usual. So we'll be seeing a lot of pieces go quickly. And boy, I do have an update for you. Speaking of one of a kinds, and yesterday, and you guys remember, if you were with me, the band situation, we had a last call yellow gold band with the baguettes and the rounds. Well, I am working on it. It should be here in the next, I would say, probably 3 to 4 weeks. So obviously I'll give you well advance notice. Same with the earrings that match. I've talked to the designer. We're working on it right now. We got busy on it yesterday. So they have to build them, and they're very labor intense. So just as an update, because I promised I would give you an update, yesterday we had a lot of people wanting the yellow gold band with the baguettes running down the middle, and then the round brilliant. So they're coming. They'll be probably 3 to 4 weeks to create a few, and we hope to get as many as we can. But here is that one of a kind, and that's, again, just a reminder to dial in early, because the first caller is always going to get that first priority, so that, you know, we figure, you love it, you see it, you love it, you just dial in, put yourself at the front of the line, check that out. That's really well done. So Asher cut, white zircon, that's really like diamond-like. Then you've got the pink, the oval, and then the round and the blue out of Cambodia. It's not going to be, wow, this is a $10,000 ring once upon a time. I just love the really sophistication of the colors. The pink is not normal, the blue is not a normal blue, so it really gives you this updated look. Plus the diamonds, don't forget about those bigger diamonds that are kind of set within. It is going to be one of those bigger markdowns that we have seen, and yet here it is starting off her show, right? So it's not going to be even 5,000, 4,000, or 3. It's not 2 either, and this is where $19.99 would be the price tag that I would say pretty much is going to get that out the door in a hurry. But instead of $19.99, we're going to make you a whole different deal, and I'll make it $999 for this one only in the white gold. And you can take it if you love it, and don't forget to call us and let us know what's going on today and what you'd like to see and what you're looking for and all that good stuff, because we are here to help. And, you know, it's, again, really important time of year to get those great pieces that you're thinking about. Really, you know, shop for that special event, that special occasion you're maybe gifting for, even that if that gifting is for yourself, right? Nothing wrong with that. So we'll help you out, and then we're going to carry on with a lot of brand new. So that's $9.99. You know that's going to go. It's just a matter of to whom. And then we have, I really love this designer butterfly design that we're going to do. It's a beautiful style. We haven't seen it in a while. It's item number 0434, and that's because my item number goes way back to like the very, very olden days here. And we're so excited about this one because it is a butterfly style that is open. This is not going to be oversized. Sometimes, last time we saw a butterfly designer piece, it was one of those, you know, fancy natural colored diamond versions, and it was gigantic, and it had like a 2-inch wingspan. This is a little more simple and elegant. It's item number 0434. Don't get me wrong, I loved that style, but you know, not everybody's wearing like 2-inch, you know, pieces of jewelry on their neckline. So if you wanted to have that kind of everyday, that symbolic butterfly, we'll point out those 55 points in diamonds, individually larger diamonds, and then of course you have that open cutout work in the middle, which is really, really well done. It is in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. So you're not even, you know, stuck with the white gold if you'd like to do a different gold color. And boy, we've been seeing yellow gold really, really popular of late, so don't hesitate on this one. And let's go ahead and show you up close, as I think the zircon, maybe that zircon trio is going out. We'll find out. A lot of people talking about it. And then let's go back to our wheel and move that one aside, and we'll bring out the butterfly so you can really see that bigger diamond weight that I'm talking about as far as individual diamonds there that look really, really good. Of course, it's going to sit. You see how it kind of moves on that? I mean, not that you would put it on backwards, right? But do you see how when the bail is steady, it's still kind of moving? That's because this bail is it's fluid. It's not just like a stationary piece, right? So you got that look. So just amazing sparkle. We'll put it on the neckline as well. And I actually forgot to give you a measurement because, you know, I'm new around here. So take a look here on the hand back again, and then I'll give you the measurement. Then we'll try it on the neckline for you as well, so you can see what it's all about. But with that bail, it's going to be upright just about 1 inch. So you can see it sits at that diagonal, really replicating the way that the butterfly flutters through the air in such a beautiful kind of feminine way. And 55 55 points, but not a price tag that you would expect for 55 points in bigger diamonds. Let's go to the neckline and show you there, because that's really an important look to see how that appears from a distance. And again, not super complicated, right? And this is, again, moving. You see how when the bail is steady, still has that little fluttering design because it is movable. So, you know, even if you wanted to move the bail down here, I guess you could, but then it would be flying, you know, downwards. So we don't want to do that. Up and up, right? Upwards and onwards we go. So instead of $9.99, it's a better value than that. I just think butterflies we know are symbolic. We know that they're, you know, beautifully feminine and they're very symbolic to a lot of different folks out there. So it's a great piece to wear close to the heart on your neckline. It's not $9.99 though. Watch this, and this is going to fly. It's going to fly out of here because it's a great value. It's not $9.99, $8.99, or it's not even $799 for our butterfly. Over a ½ carat. They are still VS diamonds. We love that. It's a beautiful look. You can obviously put your favorite chain, including diamonds by the yard, through that bail, and that will work really, really well. So if you got those DBTYs, whether it's a longer, shorter, you're obviously going to adjust it on the lengthwise, you know, depending on what chain you put it on. So easy peasy, not $777, not $699. Okay, we're really, I had a couple gift opportunities yesterday. Like, they were a gift from me to you, but they were also like a gift appropriate item in fine jewelry. Look at this. On the hand will go here again. And I'm not even going to make it $6.99. The very, very first callers. We've only got a couple available. And again, changing the gold if you want us to. And we're doing it for $599. That is a major value on a butterfly design that is so, so well done. It's a superstar piece. And again, bigger diamonds. I love it. I love that they're all bigger stones and they're really showing off that VS nature there. So it's really good. Great gifting opportunity as well, especially when it's, you know, down to $5.99. So we'll give that 30 seconds. And then did anybody get our Zircon yet? Our triple Zircon ring? Spencer, I saw you talking about it. Oh, sorry to wake you. I think we should call it Hangover Sunday, actually, just judging on what I'm seeing out there. Maybe. Is it? Yeah, because technically, yeah. Did everyone have a wild Saturday night? No, you didn't? What'd you do for your Saturday night? Joyce, how's your knee feeling? Is it better? 100%? No. Say no more. But better. I'll take better. That's good. Better is better. Okay. Let's go. $5.99. Yes. Oh, okay. Well, Jane, it is our top of the hour in about 47.5 minutes. Can she stick around with us? What's her last name? Huh? Oh, wonderful. So, Jane, we've got the bracelet coming up at the top of the hour. It's only about 45 minutes away. So stick with us and hopefully we'll entertain you with some jewelry between now and then. All right, butterflies here. Okay, coming up, do you want to see kunzite? Or should we just show you diamonds? We all love diamonds. And this is baguettes and rounds together. Kind of reminds me a little bit of that band we had yesterday. But it's only in white gold. So item number 7995. It is beautiful, isn't it? This is such a pretty piece. And it's a one only. I'm going to be saying that a lot today, as I usually do, because it's TVON. So here's what we've got. 7995. We'll break down the baguettes versus the rounds. Give us a call. Can she hang on for the top of the hour? Okay, good. Because it's something I have a few of. So I really want to give everyone the opportunity. We've been talking about it for days, and I know everyone's really, really pumped about it, and it's so beautiful. We know the hoops have been popular. We know the ring has been popular. We've done 3-stone styles and solitaires. So yes, finally it was like, what took so long? But I'll explain why it took so long, because the labor on that bracelet, but it'll be at the top of the hour, so we're loving that one. And of course, this is 39 points in the baguettes, also 22 points in diamonds, but that would be the round brilliance, but there's a little bit of milgrain there as well. And it's going to be our one only in white gold. And let's take a look at the inside, because that's all finished too. And there is a substantial amount of gold in this ring, no question about it. So it's got a slight subtle curve and wave design to it. It's really, really well done, but it's one only, and we're going to blow it out of here. So we have our butterfly still here and our triple Zircon ring still here. And I'm really digging that Zircon ring. So this is going to be a good day, and all you got to do is sit back and just let the values come to you. But remember, be proactive on those phone lines, please, so we don't have, you know, debacles like we had yesterday where I had more people mad at me yesterday than people happy with me because we were selling out stuff so quickly. So just dial in early on these one-of-a-kinds and we'll make it happen for you. But it's not $19.99. It's not $9.99. Just a quick look at it on the hand here. Really easy to wear how everything is set into the band as well. It's a little less complicated than some because it's not like huge, pronounced, individual, real, you know, big sitting up high prongs. I do actually have a band today. That's a really, really good 1.5 carat band. We've not done anything quite like that. So that's going to be coming up. A lot of diamonds here today for you if you're a diamond lover, like to keep it classic. But this is not even $9.99 or even, well, $8.99 or $7.99. Let's just make it $7.77, the very first caller on that one. Just a little luck thrown in there for you. If you happen to just, you know, think that those 777s are kind of lucky, I do. So that is going to be our 777 band, just one only. Sits pretty low profile, but again, doesn't negate the fact there's a larger amount of gold, and you see it there from the thickness on the side. So it's really got some nice weight to it. It is a really wearable band, and you still get that flash. Sorry, guys, it's a 5, so let me try to get that off. I forced it on, and then it takes a little extra second to get it off. But this is really a special piece where you can see that it's got everything you love about baguettes and rounds, because they give you 2 different appearances and sparkle factors, but it's really wearable at the same time. But I love that we're doing the double row in the baguettes and the triple row in the rounds. So it really is, every diamond row is really playing off each other here to give you a very different look. And it's 777. Oh, and by the way, if you saw this before, one of my favorite rings is returning, and yet it's not one that's like a real, like, been here a million times because it's so rare. If you would like to get a little heads up on this one, I don't even know how this is still here, because this is one of those that I just talk about rarity. Triple Paraibas matched up, yellow diamonds and white diamonds. If that is something you've missed out on, well, it's here today. Love that one. Plus, if you missed out on that big emerald cut Tanzanite I had yesterday, which so many of you did, I brought out a 6 carat plus today. That's just a little larger than what we had yesterday, but it's in the bridge. So it's going to have even more diamond weight to it. So that's going to be good. And classic stud earrings. Didn't even tell you. We have classic stud earrings today that are going to be, well, they're super limited. Because usually if I have a stud earring on the air for the, you know, whatever, any time in the past 20 years, because studs are a staple, right? I've always had stud earrings. We'll always hopefully have stud earrings because, you know, different varieties, different sizes. But if you need a great stud earring, we're going to bring you a size that I think everybody can wear in one way, shape, or another, because it is that size that's a 1/2 carat, and we might as well show them right now because, you know, we're early in the show, but I have so few to go around. Usually if I have a stud earring, there's going to be like 100 pairs, maybe 200 pairs. That's not the case here today because, well, you know, diamonds have gone crazy high. They've gone up in price, but these are 1/2 carat total weight. So you're getting a 1/4 carat in each ear plus solid gold. And so whether that's going to be suiting for your primary piercing, or if you prefer this look, you can actually, it's not too large a size where you can't put it up the ear too if you got multiple piercings going on. So this is a really special stud. It's also a great gift idea because what woman doesn't want a great stud earring? And even if she has 1 pair, she might need another for either that different size for a different occasion, or you're just thinking about, again, having something real. Like a lot of times in studs, they're so pricey. A lot of people forego the real, genuine article until, you know, they have some windfall, right? Well, here's where we can make it happen for you and really get you this incredible value like we do on diamonds all the time, but really bring it to you in such a really, truly classic fashion here. And this is what we have. Now I'm going to zoom in because we have that really big ring and we're obviously looking at stud earrings, but there are going to be, and I do have a white gold to show you as well, so you can see the difference here between the white and the yellow. And then we'll also offer the rose gold, but I just want you to see in different gold colors because sometimes that will make a bit of a difference here, and I'll separate them just a bit, but I want them on the same plane here so they can stay focused. But it's item number 1936, so we're using, again, an older item number here for you so that we can really help you get something special, no doubt about it. Look at those. I mean, isn't this great to get a stud earring that's a 1/2 carat? It's right down the middle as far as a wearable size, a really classic size. They're still very pricey because we know anytime a diamond hits one of those magic sizes like a 1/4 carat, which each of these are, it goes way, way up in price. Now, rose gold I don't have here for you made up and ready to go, but it is an option. So it would, I would say, look more to that yellow gold on the left if you want to get an idea of what that would, you know, look like. Just imagine that gold prong being a little bit more of that rosy tone we love in rose gold. However, this is super special, and 50 points of ES diamonds. Solid gold mountings that the findings alone right now, if you're buying in bulk, like let's say you're a jewelry store and you have to buy if you are manufacturing your own pieces and you have to buy findings like solid 14 karat gold, you'll oftentimes go to a wholesaler. The wholesaler will, you know, maybe say, oh, how many do you need? Do you need 200 findings? Do you need 500 findings? And they'll give you a kind of a wholesale value on the findings because there are a lot in the industry when you're in the jewelry wholesale world that make findings to make creating jewelry easier for those that do, right? So you're not dealing with those little details every single time you make a piece. And when it's something classic like this, they'll sell them in bulk. Well, keep this in mind. Right now, a pair of findings, that means basically the gold shell without the diamonds. So you would supply the diamonds. The gold by itself right now in a wholesale world, when you're buying a tremendous volume, so let's say you are that store and you're creating this huge amount, that is going to be over $400 right now in gold to get the findings without the diamonds. So keep that in mind. It's, again, a little tip as to how prices and why prices are skyrocketing. When you see those ads, you're going, wow, I looked last year around holiday time, and is it my imagination, or did these go? And we know everything's kind of up, but it's like that huge increase that we're seeing with gold and diamonds. And you've got two components here, and that's what there is. So it really is one of those that's tougher to get a great value on. These are so it. We only have a few to go around, white, yellow, or rose. And they're great for multiples too, because it is a great gifting idea. And if you're shopping, whether it's now, whether it's later in fall, whether it's winter time and holidays around the corner, and you get, saddled with headed out to the jewelry store, or you're typing in, that search engine online looking for stud earrings. Well, first of all, you're not going to find VS unless you're really custom making them. The most anybody commercially does is really SI diamonds. Most are even a lower grade than that. They're usually I quality stones, so I1, I2, I3. It means they have visible inclusions with the naked eye. You don't even need a loupe. You're going to see, carbon spots and things like that, little fissures by looking at them with your own eye. That is really going to impede your sparkle and brilliance. So it is worth it to get a VS quality. But when you don't have to spend for that extra quality, that's a good thing. Take a look at them. We've got a great value. They used to be $9.99 on our show. Very popular at that price. But again, special opportunity here today for you. Call us early, only a few. That's why I'm showing it early. We would normally need hundreds of pairs, literally, to go around in a stud earring. And if you're thinking, it's August, I don't need to worry about holiday time. That is eons from now. What's the price going to be? Even here, if you're going, no, I got TVON in my back pocket, I'm all right, you're always going to give me a value. No matter who you are or where you shop, or if you have wholesale, you are seeing, remember, the wholesale diamond world is going up. Everything is costing more. So when you can get a sale, I'm not leaving them at $9.99. We have two pairs gone already. Hold on. You've all seen them at that price. I think that should be applauded. If we can leave them at the same price they used to be, 4 years ago, I think that is worth celebrating. The fact is, today in August, with everything going on, we're going lower than what you saw 4 years ago. And that is why you take advantage of this now, because no sale event, no nothing, things are not going to get any easier to acquire. And when you've got stones like this that are sparkling and brilliant and beautiful and 4 millimeters each, so that gives you an idea. Remember, a 1 carat stone is a 6.5. So you don't have that big of a difference between a 4 and a 6.5 millimeter, and they're not $9.99 or $8.99. 3 gone now in the pairs. You don't want to miss these, because that could leave you where you're going, okay, well, what if I see them in November? Expect a bigger price than even our former $9.99 price. That is what we have to remind you of, is that I think we all appreciate when we can save a little extra when we're taking these summertime months here and these summertime last final days and weeks, and really absolutely just demolishing pricing in diamonds and gold, and we're not making them $888 or $799 or $777. Please look around. And I would recommend getting these first, and then you're going to feel really good when you do those searches later, or if you are out and about, if you just want to go run around and drive all over creation and look for, look in stores, go ahead. But you're not going to find this value. It is a fact, and that is why I say if you've been in the market or you want to gift these and really feel proud to give an exquisite VS diamond quality, this is the way to do it. They're not even $777. They are so popular, and no surprise why. I'm going to try on the yellow gold for you. I'll just pop one on so you can see it on the ear, so you get to know them a little bit better. But again, a beautiful, beautiful style and a really impressive value here at $777, but they're not. We're going to take them even lower than that. And all you've seen before, $999 price tags, keep that in mind. That's the look. I took the exact earring here, took the exact earring off the wheel, put it on so you can really see what that's all about, and are getting that amazing look right there. And it's not even going to be $777 to get those home. And this is why you're dialing in if you want a pair, because they're already very popular. They're already going quickly. That's a great look, primary, or you could see if you wanted to imagine if you moved them up the ear, second piercings, third piercings, fourth piercings, wherever you want to. but it's not even $777, and that's a lot of sparkle for a poorly lit area here. And I'm going to make them $699 a pair in the solid 14 karat gold as well. And that is your earring. Look at that. Every little subtle movement. They are like fireworks. They are like a strobe light happening all from every single angle of that stone. I mean, look at that. There's that movement. So again, that's what we see, is that really impressive quality working for you there. $699. Let's go back to our wheel, show you up close. That was the yellow gold. So you can see how from a distance when they're actually on, you don't see a lot of the gold color at all. It's just really mostly about those diamonds. So our final call, 60 seconds only. Let's see who else got them. That is a really nice way to go to get your studs. And white, yellow right there, rose gold an option as well. No problem we have those findings, so we can make that easily for you. And you've got 50 points total weight and one of our greatest diamond values. And of course the bracelet, look at how good this would look when we have that bracelet coming up at the top of the hour. Look at this. This is that bezel set bracelet that's brand new, a tennis bracelet style that requires about 5 times the gold of a typical tennis bracelet style. And it's modern, and it's clean, and it's really good because it's not going to ever be sharp or catching on anything. And I think that when bracelets do that, it can be, you never want to get mad at your jewelry, right? And we've all been there, where it's like, oh, the jewelry, it scratched me. Or if you're around the children and it's like, oh my goodness, I don't even wear my jewelry anymore because, you know, the sharp prongs. That is going to be the bezel set that gives you that modern, bigger look, and it's such a wow. So let me know, $699. All right, keep calling on the studs. We'll wow you here with a kunzite coming up, and then we've got that big old Tanzanite, which is the emerald cut as well. So call me early. We got a lot of good pieces, and certainly going to move as quickly as we can to get them all out the door. But that's one of my few pieces that I have that is going to be under $700. And to think that that's one of the ultimate styles you can ever purchase or acquire in the fine jewelry world. How about that? So if you don't have them yet, come on in. And then I think you're all probably waiting. In 4 minutes, I'm going to bring out that wheel. And I will tell you right now, a wheel that should be over $4,000, and there's a reason I'm bringing it out in the first half hour of the show. I've got a padparadscha, stick around. I've got a big pink diamond. It's a 12-point pink diamond. If you thought you were never going to own a pink diamond in a big size, that changes today. Also have a blue sapphire, stardust mounting, a huge yellow diamond that's almost a ½ carat, and the cert comes with the padparadscha. 4 minutes, right, well, 3 minutes now from right at this moment. You're going to see that wheel, and it will absolutely be, it's going to be a little staggering. You're going to go, how in the world, and why did I, oh my goodness, why did I ever think that I wouldn't own a big yellow diamond, a big pink diamond, or a padparadscha sapphire? So last look at the earrings, then we'll get that wheel set up for you here in just a moment. But want you to get these studs here as you really enjoy that beautiful ½ carat material. And then the bracelet's coming up at the top of the hour. Don't wait on the earrings, though. That's an important value. And then we've got our one only in the emerald cut. So let's bring it on out. And maybe, what was it yesterday? We had that really classic style with the double halo. I'm going to bring you the bridge, which we know requires a little bit more gold and diamond weight, but we're going to show that to you next. And then any questions on the earrings, let me know. We've got another pair gone. So rose gold's been very popular too, so take advantage. That might be because you don't see a lot of rose gold out there. Well, there's this. There's it's a really good emerald cut in a bridge. And again, out here early. Why? Because 7090 is our one and one alone in a gigantic, looks bigger. These emerald cuts do, don't they? As a rule, they look larger than if you saw the same carat weight in an oval or a cushion. These really give you a major payoff in the look. 608 is the carat weight, 156 in the diamonds. That's because it's the bridge, so they go every which way. But when you anchor a stone that is this size and this dimension, it's important. You need a lot of gold underneath it. You need a lot of wow factor there because it's holding, of course, over 1.5 carats in diamonds. It's holding this very large dimension-wise stone, but also that 6 carat. And then you see here, it's going to be that true bridge where the middle 2 rows go underneath. They're going to reflect a little bit through, like you see it right there. Do you see how it's like, wait a minute, are there diamonds inside my stone? That would be revolutionary, right? But it kind of gives that appearance. And this is why the bridge mountings are really just cool. You know, it's a different kind of style. You don't see them every which place you go. And it really is complicated to make. I think a lot of people would be doing this out there in the world if it was easy, if it was basic, if it didn't require so much metal and so many diamonds. But here's why it's here so early on in the show, because what is a 608 that should be $99.99. And don't forget about our yellow diamond wheel. That's going to be our first of its kind, and it really is special, so stick around. But here's that 608. Look at that emerald cut from a distance there, and you can see how lively it is and how bright it is and how stunning that saturation is, but is not going to be. And this is where, again, we've been taking some price tags on our per carats to lower than ever before, and you're going to see a really good one here. Not 9,000, 8,000, 7,000. Come on in early, because this is where pieces really do go, and this is why we're showing them early, right? A lot of people just waiting on the bracelet. A lot of people still out at brunch or worship or just enjoying these last summer days. So this is where you get a leg up. You get a huge advantage because, again, major discounts that we're making so that we can still get some jewelry out the door here and give you a great excuse to get something for yourself that's special. And instead of $79.69 or even $59.99, watch this. And do dial if you love an emerald cut. They're super limited at this point. We just don't have many left in anything in big sizes, but especially the emerald cuts, because they have been one of the favorites, one of the most popular, one that I think a lot of us just gravitate towards, right? Because we really like that elegance about it. There's an elegance. There's a different type of flash. There's certainly, I think there's there's a really good reason to collect them as well when we're bringing them down to these kind of prices, where you could actually get a couple of them if you can't decide and you're like, I like a round, but I like an emerald cut. Two different stones, two different vibes and personalities to them entirely. So instead of $59.99 or $49.99 or even $39.99 for a 6-carat plus, we're going to take it a lot lower than that and get it below $4,000. And better yet, instead of $39.99, let's take a 608 and do something that we've never done. And there should be an extra price tag to an emerald cut, because they themselves are so rare. We're not asking for $3,000. That's where it should really be that eye-opening moment. Like, that ring with a carat 56 in diamonds, yeah, it's a giveaway. We're just giving away a one-of-a-kind here before we get to that dynamic wheel. And it's not going to be $29.99 either. So call me, take a look. Here we go. Let's see who's got it. Not in $29.99 either. Let's just try something wild here and make it happen, because if you want to change gold color, you also can do that. So you're not going to be just set with the white gold. You can get the yellow gold or the rose gold if you want to, but it's not even $29.99. Think about where that per carat is right now, because it's getting even lower than this, and that should not be happening on a stone of this size, this color, this saturation, remembering that it is the best in the world that's ever been mined. There's only one mine, but that's a really impressive piece, and we'll do it for $2,888, and you get the carat 56, not just a little kind of accent of diamond. We're talking about a serious mounting that has more gold. It has the gold of 4 rings in one. It has a carat and a half plus in diamonds. They're all VS, of course, and you're even changing the gold if you want to, but that is my final low at $28.88. We're going to get to this incredible wheel, and I can't say enough about this wheel. I did a double take. I couldn't believe it. I thought, well, this is going to be one of the most exotic wheels we've ever brought, but yet it's so ridiculously affordable, and it's got truly some of the most, I will say it, there's stones that nobody ever dreams of carrying in the jewelry world. Pink diamonds that are natural, yellow diamonds that are natural. How about alexandrite? So all that's coming, but make sure you dial in on that Tanzanite. That's only $28.88, and let's see what we got. Wheel time, but we've been saying it, but come on. Dial in early when you see something you love. Like as soon as it lands on the wheel, you might want to call. If there's something that you're like, I like that. Call me early. Watch this. Here's the padparadscha. We're building truly one of the most historic wheels that I've had for you. This stone is certified, by the way. So that's not just the gorgeous padparadscha. It has got a full cert that I'll show you that's from the AGL, so we'll share that. This is what is now known as our Stardust mounting. It's in that diamond cut blue sapphire. Do you know that so far we're starting pretty well with a couple of really rare sapphires, but do you know that that's as normal as they're going to be? We're about to get more exotic, a lot more exotic. Here is a natural, fancy, we're calling it pink, but it's really almost purple. Look at that saturation on that 12-pointer, and then building more rarity here, because what's going to be, look at this, a great looking alexandrite. This is where you don't just get a cool color, you get a color change. It's that Brazilian material, goes from blue, green to red. And then we also have, well, would you look at this? We'll move the sapphire up front, because what's happening behind it is a stunning, nearly half carat yellow diamond. And I think I'm gonna do something here that's gonna ask for a little favor on your part, but it's gonna really in turn, I think, be really helpful for you. I'm gonna ask you to call right now. Just because if you're going, ooh, I know it's Sunday, and I know she got the big top of the hour, and we got the big yellow diamond wheel, but I wasn't expecting a $10,000 wheel right here 30 minutes in. This is truly, and I invented the wheel here. I said, you know what, with only 3 hours, it's not a lot of time to show you, tons and tons of one-of-a-kind. So what if we were just to put a lot of one-of-a-kinds up there on the wheel at one time and slam the price down, discount them, and then go faster? you know, be able to show you like a rapid fire discount scenario where you can just take them and love them and leave and go, I can't believe I stole that. That's what we would ask you to do right now is call, because you will not believe it. And this cert, I'm going to show you this AGL cert. This is the padparadscha. This is the cert that goes with your padparadscha, which tells you it's not even heat treated. It's a trillion. It's pink and orange, and it's mostly pink. It doesn't have a lot of glaring orange to it, but it comes with this cert that tells you it is a non-heated sapphire, which puts it real rare. And then it's going to have that, they call it an orangish pink. So really cool. You're getting that with the ring. So extra bonus. But the yellow diamond is 45 points. I would not wait. That's a 45-point VS yellow diamond. There is a 12-point pink diamond that has got a really nice saturation to it. We have a carat 03 padparadscha. That's the trillion I was mentioning. Then you also have the sapphire. It's a round. It's diamond cut. The sapphire is 74 points, but then it's got diamonds all the way around it. In the dome style, you want to call. We are busy on the lines. This is what you've been waiting for. I realize I've been doing this long enough to know that in August, last few days here, you got to really bring it in value. Because a lot of people are just sitting back and enjoying the show and just saying, yep, I'm just window shopping, and that's cool too. But sometimes when there's a value like this that you just know because you know shopping and you know jewelry and you know value and you know it, that's why you're here in the first place. You could be watching anything right now. You're here because you're here for the values. Am I right? Am I right? You're here for the values. You're here because you know Lolo going to give stuff away on a Sunday, and this is what we're doing. Instead of paying $10,000 or $99.99, is there anything I missed? Oh yeah, the Alexandrite. There's a half carat Alexandrite. That band is wide. There is a significant size to that band. That band has got depth to it. It's got width to it. It could be men's or ladies because it's so much gold weight. It is really impressive. And remember, you're changing the gold color on. Oh, there's only one that's got to stay where it is, and that's the padparadscha, because that is all custom designed with almost like a chevron wonder ring style that's split to really show off the trillion. All right, let's take a look. We have 3 callers. I love it. So who do we have? And what do we like? Go ahead, Allison. You're first. The padparadscha. Can I show you the cert first? Because this is going to come with it, and I'm going to need more callers because you know what to do. One of a kinds, when they're gone, they're gone. Here's the padparadscha. It's from the AGL, which is in Antwerp. You're going to talk about, this is the important stuff, the photograph that's sealed with the hologram, carat 03, 6x6. Well, that's because it's a trillion. Trillion mixed brilliant, orangish pink, no indications of thermal treatment, which means heat treatment, and there is all your information about the gemologist that did the certification for you. Yes. Blue wing is sold. Congratulations. Thank you so much. JT, which one are you thinking about? The Alexandrite. Okay, so I've got, first of all, the padparadscha is 979. That's the item number. I'm going to try it on. Remember, that's a really beautiful carat 03, as you saw in the cert. 35 points in diamonds. There's what it looks like on. What a great trillion, and it's got a little razzle-dazzle to it, thanks to the trillion. Next is the Alexandrite, and we are not, look at this, at $99.99, they're popular. Well, that's because you know I'm going to do something crazy. Here's the Alexandrite. That is that 50-pointer. It is a 100% color change stone. It's 6372. It's a one only. So remember, they're all one only. So yeah, call me early, and we're going to hear from you quickly, and we're going to get them out of here for less than $98765. I'm making them less than $4,000. It is time to make sure that everything goes. Boy, I like that. It's a nice wide band. If that were a band with no stone, no diamonds at all, that band in today's gold world would be about $4,200 or so. I mean, really, truly, bands half this size go for $32, so I think I'm being conservative. I'm not even going to ask, and you can change the gold color, remember, on anything but the padparadscha. So let me know, just operators say sold, scream it as loud as you possibly can. Use those lungs today because I can't oversell anything, and that diamond, don't forget about the 12-point cushion cut, natural fancy pink diamond, and those are pink diamonds around it. Normally, we would just put white diamonds around it. Those are pink diamonds around it. So everything in the ring there is pink diamond weight, and you should probably leave that in the white and the rose as it is. And then here's what we're going to do. Instead of $49 or $4,000 or $3,000 or $2,000, they're going to be $9. Yes? Oh, I'm sorry. I think, Allison, did you get the pod already? No. Okay, so just got the pod. Okay, so the padparadscha's gone. And which one? Alexandrite's gone. Padparadscha's gone. They're not even $19.99. I'm just going to keep on going. Pod's gone. Alex is gone. We've got, wow, look at that. The diamonds are left and the sapphire. Here's what I'll do instead of 19. Should leave it there. Got a lot of pieces going, as you know. I'll make it even better than $19.99. They are on their way. This should never happen, but I want to get them out of here in less than 60 seconds. I'll make them $999. That's it. $999. Tony's like, I ain't writing that. Do it. Yes, this one's gone. Which one? let's put on the yellow diamond. Yes, this is our 45 point. I got to move that one aside too because that's gone. Here's the yellow diamond. Amazing piece. This is 722. That's the number. It's a 45 point VS oval, brilliant cut, yellow diamond. And it's got, woo, look at that, 65 points in diamonds around it. So you're getting well over a carat. You're getting a carat 10 in diamonds all together. It's in two-tone. I would leave it that way. I would just leave it like that. Let me know who's got the VS yellow diamond at 45 points. Sorry, because that one barely fits, so it's going to take me a second to get it off. And here we go. Pink diamond, yellow diamond, and blue sapphire are still hanging out. Now we can move them in a little closer. I'm going to move this one here, and then the yellow diamond coming back in for a look. Let me know, operators, which one you have, because when they're gone, they're gone. And $9.99. I just had to do it, Tony. I know that was not scripted, because he's like, Lolo, if you have never stuck to a script on pricing in your life. But yeah, we weren't expecting that. So a $19.99 value at its best is now $9.99. So congratulations if you get them. We'll give it that final couple seconds here to take a last look, but it's $999 for either the yellow diamond, the pink diamond, which is a really saturated, almost more lavender than it is pink in that diamond. And then let me know if we can help you. I don't know why they're here, but they are. Do you need to see them up close? Because I'm not leaving them here. Yeah. Okay, so Allison, did you? Okay, so good. So did you, Virginia, yes. Yellow diamond is gone. All right, so the yellow diamond is officially gone. So the yellow diamond is sold. Congratulations. And now we're going to take a look. Let's just do this one up close because I think it helps to see it up close with graphics. 3746. Let's take a look at that one. That's what we have now, sapphire and pink diamond. And so here we go. With and it will be $9.99, which is really cuckoo. And here we are with that really fabulous, I mean, right? That's a 12-point stone. Look at that square cushion. Look at the saturation that has. And it's a wider dome style, mirror finish, rose. I would leave it just as is. Leave it in the rose and the white. Best recommendation I can give you. Just leave it as is. You will love it that way. It is our 12-point stone with then 8 points of extra pink diamonds. That's all pink diamond weight to go all the way through that ring, all sitting atop that band, and that is $999 and should never be here. It should, you know it, I know it, we all know a value when we see one, and that is truly remarkable. So there is, and you can always add those, you know, diamond studs if you want to your order as you're picking these rings up, but that is one major value at $9.99, and I'm going to give it 60 seconds just with that ring. I want to show you the inside. Finished on the inside entirely, except for that one little, they give you a way to clean it from the backside. If you're, you know, wearing it often, every now and then, maybe once a week, you want to clean it. Give it a good cleaning with soap and water, right? It's a diamond. You can't hurt it. This is also, I think, a more casual style, and sometimes when we see one set up high with a double halo or a triple halo, this is a really beautiful, wearable kind of style and design, which I'm going to show you now on the hand. It's really well done, and it is just fabulous, and it's in the rose and the white. I'm going to put it on even as a pinky ring because it would look great there too, right? I mean, how fab is that as a pinky ring, right? That would be beautiful. Most of the time you see pinky rings is like a small signet style, a small dome style. That's what you see so often in a pinky ring style by, you know, the gals that really know what they're doing. You know, they just look like effortlessly put together, like rock stars, that kind of look, right? Even if they're not literal rock stars, right? In LA, that's the cool vibe. So thank you, G. Thank you very much. You're so kind. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're very kind. You guys are so kind. So here we go. Let me show you the sapphire for a moment, just for a brief. That's still here. That pink. Hey guys, I'm not a preacher, okay? Because it is Sunday, but I ain't no preacher, okay? But we need to talk about this ring. This ring, this diamond weight, this price. Wow. It's just, oh my goodness. A 12-point pink diamond that is saturated like that stone is, and pink diamonds around it. We usually do a pink diamond in the center, white diamonds around it. This is all pink diamond, all of it, on a wider band of gold. It's got more gold weight than everything else we've shown you on this wheel, except for the blue sapphire that's coming up, and it's $999. And it's not those, I know you see pink diamond somewhere, you know, you guys, you watch every show out there, right? You know everybody and what everyone's doing, and maybe you don't shop them all, but you really know what's going on. That's good because information makes you a better shopper, right? Information is knowledge. It really is. And how can you be a good shopper if you don't know what else is going on, right? You would never be here if you didn't know what everyone else was doing with value, right? Because there's a difference. And this is where you're getting a natural pink diamond. I have to just make sure you're aware of that because I think at this price you're going, so they started selling the treated stuff? No, this is the natural sizable pink diamond. I'm gonna give it 30 seconds if that's still here, because that just should not be. Take a look at it one more time and let's see who's got it. I really hope that goes, because I'm gonna have, some serious doubts about my career choice here if that's still here. My goodness. And then we're going to show you the blue sapphire, and then we are only 15 minutes away from the bezel set diamond tennis bracelet. My preference in bracelets, no doubt. We'll get into it, but it's very good. It's very good. And we got a new kunzite coming up. I finally have a big kunzite to show you, and it's massive. So we'll show that on the way, but again, 10 seconds left. It's still here. All right, so we've got an unheated blue sapphire. Just wanted to give you one look at this one close up. Diamond cut blue sapphire, yes. Thank you. Who was it? Ronald? From where? Maryland. Thank you, Ronald. Thanks for shopping with us today. Happy Sunday. Victor, how's the bull riding going? Do you think they're watching bull riding instead of us? No? Okay, good. Okay, good. Good. All right, because I feel like I'm on a bucking bronco right now, and it bucked me off a long time ago. All right, here we go. This is going to be item number 7568. It's special. It's like the one sport I don't know. I don't know. Someone got to teach me. Let's do this. 74 point on this unheated Ceylon blue diamond cut. I don't know why I'm showing it to you for this long time. It should be already gone, but it's one only. It's got 49 points in diamonds. They're all burnished into the band, and that is only $999. Here's what it looks like on, and then we'll move on. It's so funny, G. It's funny you mention him because, Billy Crystal actually. I knew he just wrapped an engagement on a musical that he's doing in New York, and one of our customers' sons actually works with him on the musical and is a performer, and I know they just wrapped. And but he's also a Mets fan. Yeah, so I'll probably meet him in September or October, I would imagine. So anyway, here we go, $9.99. All right, let's talk about this. We've got I saw him the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, there he is, look at that, looks great. So $9.99 on this one. Let's move on to our kunzite, and then we are just counting down 14 minutes now till that big the big tennis bracelet comes up. But this is what I've been waiting for, because we've had a couple smaller stones, but nothing like this. So here we are. And when I say oversized, keep in mind in the past, I've had 70-carat kunzites in rings, truly, 60, 70 carats in rings. But this is a 10-carat. It's a 1021, so it makes it a little more wearable than, let's say, those true, like, oversized cocktail rings. It's 7922. It's our 1021, 87 points in diamonds, and then you have this really cool, the oval halo around it, but then a little extra. We've given it a little extra, just tied on that special detail of a bow on either side, and it is also going to be 87 points in diamond weight in the white gold now. Change it if you'd like. We always recommend kunzite in white gold, though. Steer clear of rose, as tempting as that may be. They're different tones of color. This is a lot of that pinky blue purple. It's like an ultra violet type of color. Boy, our pink diamond and sapphire are still here. I have failed. Oh my goodness, can't give it away. All right, here we go though, and my butterfly piece and my triple zircon, still here as well. So let's talk about kunzite, neon, see that color? And I always say, it's tough around here because we don't have like a basic one to show you because we only deal in quality. So I don't have like a regular kunzite to show you. Allison, you look like you have a question? Sure, it's already gone though, just so we know. I will try it on again for you. That was 722, yellow diamond going on the hand here. One more time, and here's what it looks like. This is gone, so please don't call on this one, but just, one more time on the hand won't hurt us, right? So that is gonna be that was the 45 pointer with the 65 points. So can't believe you got a carat 10 in diamonds in any way, shape, or form for $9.99, but the fact that it was a 45 point center yellow, that makes it even better. So congratulations again on that one. All right, next up, we're gonna go back to our kunzite here and show you our 1021 with 87 points in diamonds and make it a really good value. I have a big kunzite. I almost wore it the other day, and I thought, no, I'm gonna wait till I wear my pink outfit, and then of course I'm wearing the pink outfit and I didn't wear it. I didn't go into that vault this morning. The mornings are they come around pretty quickly on Saturdays and Sundays, so doesn't leave me a lot of extra time. Like on the nighttime shows, I got all day. I got 12 hours to do stuff before I come, be with you guys. So it's a little different on the weekends, but here we go. This is, my point is, I have a kunzite here. It's the first piece I ever bought for myself here. It's the only piece I've ever bought for myself here, actually, because I've bought a lot of gifts, but don't buy much for myself because, that's how we do it here. But this is really special when you've got a bigger stone. I can just attest to our stones being this higher quality Afghan material. It doesn't fade like other kunzites do. And it's a really, extra saturation. If you ever saw a kunzite that's more normal, you already know. But if we put one next to it right here that was like an average quality, you wouldn't even think they were the same. They don't even resemble each other because they're usually so very, very pale. And as I like to say, they truly, any other source but Afghan is going to truly, literally pale in comparison. It really will, because there's just nothing like this material, especially within that level. And we're going to make it, well, there's an $8,699 price tag. Let's try to do something a little different for you. And we're going to make it an easy deal right now, just $1,999 on that one. $1,999 for over 10 carats. But watch this on the hand, because it's not gigantic, right? There's not going to be that, oh, I don't know if I'm ever going to wear it. Mine is 23 carats. So it's a little more. It's why I don't wear it, all that often, because that even for me is a really big ring to wear every day. But this is still a style that has that more versatile kind of size to it overall. But definitely it's a looker of a stone, no doubt about it. So 10 carats plus, 87 points. Love the little frilly bows. I mean, it's a feminine color anyways. So to have the extra little femininity of those bows is a nice little touch on the sides. But that is $19.99. Enjoy it if you get it. And then we also have a really special, speaking of crystal, we've got a crystal opal that is a really good one. It's a big one too. And this is just, sometimes opals are tricky to show on TV. I don't think this one's going to have any problem because it is so saturated, and it's one of those more unique base color stones like we see right? It's almost like a purpley mauvey pink tone as a base. We've seen like a chocolatey type of base color. We've seen a lot of these crystal opals have a golden base color. That's more common. I mean, let's face it, the most common crystal opal is going to have like no base color. And therefore, they can be what are kind of considered throughout the world as like milky. They can look a little more milky. They can look a little, I always think with a crystal opal, if it is transparent or translucent and there's absolutely no body color to it, I think it's harder to see the rainbow colors that we look for in the play of color phenomena. It's just a backdrop. It's kind of like in brilliance. We see a lot of brilliance bounce off of fawn diamonds and champagne diamonds, more so than sometimes even white diamonds, because they have, think of it like a backdrop, right? I mean, it's like a backdrop. A good backdrop can oftentimes really be a great way to show off a certain type of color or a certain type of contrast. So you really end up seeing the color payoff. That's what's so important about this stone, is that it is an unusual backdrop of color though. So you get the phenomenon, which is every color of the rainbow if it's a good one, this is, but then you have that backdrop that's almost like a pinky mauvey tone, which is totally unique. It's not brown, it's not red, it's not yellow, it's not orange, so it's not clear either, because clear just makes it really kind of washed out, right? So take a look. It's the same reason why we normally have to put a backdrop on the wheel to properly show you the color of an opal. That's not the case here. 8011 on the 8,000s on this one. It's a new style today. It is a fabulous look, and also it's a big stone at 5 carats 34, but of course being an opal, it's going to look double that size as usual. So it's a 534, and that's it. No diamonds. No diamonds needed. Sometimes diamonds, you don't need them, right? When you've got a side to side, east to west, look at that color. Look at this color. Look at that color. And I'm not saying a backdrop wouldn't help it along. It's going to look even better when you see it away from these bright spotlights. When you see it with, in your own home, on your hand, it's going to look even better. But it's got already, it's like that essentially, that natural backdrop of that stone. So split shank goes all the way around, but of course comes together so that it's sturdy. We give it that sizing bar. So you can size it with ease if you ever need to down the line, because we do it for you initially. But it also gives you, again, look at that double-sided nature of the stone. So through and through and through, all natural crystal opal. But it also has that split shank, which looks really cool on the hand and anchors it nicely. East-west set, I would say, it gives you, for those of you that say, I don't do big stones. Well, I think it's easier to wear a bigger stone, even if you're not usually adept at that, because when it's east to west, it's distributed across the finger. So if you had that same stone and you rotated it to go down the finger, north to south, You might think, oh, I don't have a long finger, I can't do that, or it's going to be, this one just is a great way to wear that big gem, but wear it with ease, right? Comfortable, distributes that stone weight across the hand, so it gives you that east-west effect anyways, which is really hot right now in everything, pendants, necklaces, and rings. And we're going to make it even better than $39.99. Wait for it. This is such a good value, and I've just never seen a backdrop like this in an opal, and that's all natural. This doesn't get any, treating or anything like that. It's not a doublet or a triplet like you often see where they put layers and layers together to make those colors. Again, same concept there. They usually put those layers so that it gives it that backdrop. They help it along. That's not the case here. This is natural through and through, and it's only one, and it's going to be, you know what, just blow it out. Just blow it out. We'll do it for $19. I don't even want to do $19.99. That's only half off. I want to really impress you. I want to really have you just go, wait a minute, I thought jewelry was going up. I thought everything was going up. This is where you came to the right place, because I'm not even asking 19, 18, 17, or 16. I won't even ask for $15.99. It's $14.99 to the very first caller who wants that unique, all natural, over 5 carat, looks like over 10 carat opal. And it is stunning, and it's $14.99, and we only have just that one. So that is it. Congratulations if you get it. It's in the yellow. It's only in yellow on that one. So if you do get it, make sure you love it the way it is. I'm sorry, is this gone already, or is that, did I hear something? No? Okay. All right, so that's here if you'd like it. And that one may be gone. We'll give it a few seconds here, about 30 seconds should do it. And then we're going to get in, we're 5 minutes away from the top of the hour. Have something else to show you. I even have London blue topaz today. Don't usually see that on the air. We've got one. And we also have a blue zircon today. Dolphin is back. The Dolphin is here. We've got a Dolphin with blue zircon, which really makes sense to me because it, oceanic, right? It looks like it's jumping into the ocean. So we have that one. And then I have a markdown on a ruby piece. Really pretty. This, yeah. Thank you very much. Enjoy it. All right. And then wait on the kunzite, because we got the kunzite here as well. So opal's here, kunzite's here, but things are going after the fact today. So I think we're all kind of in that, easy like Sunday morning mode. And look at this. How pretty. Shaped like a cameo, but without a carving out of shell of a lady's bust figure. We've got a really, really good princess cut Burma ruby action here, all set invisibly through the main body of the pendant. Comes with a chain, of course, because if I show it to you, it comes with it. And you have a chain that has 2 diamonds bezel set. It's only in yellow gold. This is $77.94 is the number, and it's a really good carat weight. If you like rubies, get ready. These have that glow too, right? So it's not just like a stark red that has no kind of personality or life to it. Those are really stunning. $252 is the carat weight on just the rubies. You also get diamonds, 81 points in diamonds. Let me grab a ruler here, show you the length of it. Chain is going to be adjustable, so you don't need to worry about the chain. That's adjustable. There you have 1.5 inches, top to bottom on the pendant itself, finished really, really, really well, which I'll also show you up close. But first I want to show you the neckline so we can get a better idea of how does 1.5 inches translate on a human body, right? So you can really start to get a sense of the size. Here's what it looks like from a distance. I'll also remind you, this is a chain that's going to have adjustability. So there's a lobster claw, and there's actually 4 different lengths you can choose from that span between 16 and 18 inches. So you've just got a little more finer gauge, so you can really just, instead of just changing it inch by inch by inch, you can kind of go a little bit more really kind of refined the way that you have it on the neckline, wherever you want it to be. But $252 in those stunning rubies. This chain's with it, 2 diamonds in the chain, lobster claw clasp, 16 to 18, but 4 different lengths to choose from within that. And we only have this one, and it's got a huge markdown. So let's get ready. We only have one, so come on over and take a look. We're going to go up close too, because I need you to see how this is designed and how it's created. And there's the opal that's still available, but here's that ruby piece, and just kind of like a cameo design in the shape. That's what we oftentimes see, right? If you're familiar with cameos and that beautiful, Victorian era of jewelry, here it is with bails, diamonds in the bail, bigger diamond between the bail. And if you'd like it, call me now. May already have some on the lines. Oh, and if you wanted to put a thicker chain like a herringbone or an omega, you can. This bail's got plenty of room. So if you do want to use that chain for a finer pendant, and you feel like this pendant's so large, you want to put something a little more hefty, you can do that. But this one has been $39.99 at the lowest. That was during a sale event back in July. We're going to do something a little different right now, and I would dial in really quickly. I love this finishing. That's important in a pendant, right? Especially the bigger it is. You want it to sit comfortably, smoothly against the neckline. You want it to sit level. And obviously this one, bigger size, is going to sit. It's not going to do a lot of flipping and flopping, but it's nice to have that extra gold built in. A lot of just, big designers don't even do that because it's just such a huge expense and such a bigger expense on a piece, and they're trying to hopefully get you a value like we are. So instead of this $39.99 or $29.99 or even $19.99, I just love the bigger rubies, all perfectly matched. So complicated to do in a ruby. Rubies are not generally matched to perfection. Just, you can't just scoop them up and expect them to match. It takes a lot of time and a lot of labor and, quite frankly, a lot of options and access to be able to match that many rubies. So that in and of itself, the finished product is gorgeous, but sometimes think about how you arrived there, right? How was that journey to arrive at this beautiful destination? Well, it's complicated, and that's why it should be $39.99, but we've already cut it in half. We're going to go even lower. We're going to make it $1,499, and you get it with the chain as well. Solid yellow gold. It is a yellow gold only option here, but you are getting the chain, you are getting the rubies, you are getting the diamonds. It's spectacular in every way, and remember, so much that the chain's going to be good for a lot of different things. If you have other pendants, that chain's going to work with them as well. So maybe that's your new chain, and I love that it's really meant for pendants because 2 bezel sets. You really meant to put your pendant right in between those 2 bezel set diamonds to make it symmetrical, even, and just add a little extra to whatever pendant you've got. $14.99 though gets it home, and I gotta love that. No sizing needed, of course, but you get the chain so that you're all good to go, so that if you are giving it as a gift, you don't even worry about them. Do they have the right chain? Do they have the proper size? Do they have the right match in the gold color? It is all done for you as one finished piece, and guess where we are? It's the top of the hour. It's our big 11 o'clock hour here on the West Coast. Yes. Thank you so much. All right, so $14.99. Looks like the ruby's gone. Next up, well, here we are already at our top of the hour on a Sunday morning. We're so glad you're with us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for just remembering to tune us in and on. It is TVON, and I'm Lauren Blair, and this is a really special bracelet. I have been wearing this for the last several days. I have so enjoyed it because I'm not someone who wears a lot of bracelets. Generally speaking, when they're usually bangles. I really find this the perfect bracelet for someone who does like a gold weight. You really want a great feel. But I also find it great if you typically do gravitate towards those designer bangles. If you gravitate, which by the way, most of those designer bangles that go for $10,000 that everyone gets like 10 of, they don't have any diamonds, right? And look at the prices they get. Well, this is our bracelet that's really modified to bring you into the modern era of how you do a tennis bracelet style without making it difficult. Sometimes tennis bracelets, and I find especially with the bigger the diamonds are, the more they tend to turn a little bit if they are basket set. Sometimes they do, especially, bigger diamonds, the weight of the diamond, if the gold's not supporting it, tends to kind of want to turn on your wrist. And also prongs are prongs. Prongs are really nice, but they are never going to be, someone just had this discussion with me. A customer reached out yesterday and she was asking for a suggestion on a bracelet. She said, I think I'm ready, but I don't really want to do something that she's had experiences with bracelets where they have fallen out. Diamonds have fallen out because it is a design, not ours, but back in the day, she was like, I've had them and I've tried them over and over and I always lose diamonds, and I'm not sure what to do about that. What do you suggest? And it couldn't have been more perfect timing because this bracelet is the most, let's face it, secure style you can set a diamond in anyways, because think of it, you are taking an individual diamond and wrapping it entirely in gold. You are giving it an entire border of gold, which is the bezel. Bezel means it's set within gold, wrapping around its edge. It means it's also flush. It's a flush setting. It also means there's not a prong in this bracelet. So you have no catching, no scratching, no nicking, no nothing. It's not going to snag your cashmere sweater. It's not going to snag your silk. It's not going to be ever something that's sharp if you are working with your hands a lot. And you've got, people tell me all the time, I'm working with little children, or I'm a teacher, or I'm working, just playing and hanging out with my grandkids. When I don't tend to wear my jewelry, this is where you still can, because remember, a tennis bracelet is meant to be worn every single day. That is the intention. Obviously, you're in charge, you decide. But it is meant to be worn every single day without taking it off, whether you're pairing it up with a watch or leaving it on its own or stacking and layering your other bracelets. But this bracelet makes it even easier to wear every day because you are not going to lose a diamond. It would be impossible. Really, I mean, how is a diamond going to, so again, I'm going on a customer who, was it yesterday or Friday? She reached out and said, I just don't know what to do. I'd like to get into the bracelet world again. I just don't want to lose any diamonds, especially if I, go with you guys and I'm getting VS diamonds. I want to make sure that they're secure. It's a secure setting style, so as you banging around as you're in and out of the car, running around town, sitting at the desk, typing on the computer, all of that. This can withstand every single day wear 24/7. But it also, we've talked about the icky stuff like practicality. I mean, right, we don't talk a lot about practicality. It's jewelry, right? This is not vacuum cleaners, right? It's not like, something we need to talk about features and benefits. We're talking usually about like look, aesthetics. But there's that too. So with all that practicality I told you about, there is a totally different look. And I think my favorite part about the look is that these diamonds look at least double the size when they are set this way. I have shown you earring studs where I've had 1-carat studs standing by next to the bezel, next to the prong, and the bezels look double. You tell me all the time, that can't be. That's TV magic. They're the same size diamond. A bezel makes it look bigger. We've seen bezels in our bangles. We've seen bezels in a couple 3-stone rings and a single solitaire ring. It makes the diamonds look bigger. So if you are somebody who's, let's say, I've looked at tennis bracelets, they are $100,000, $200,000, save me. This is the way you get that bigger diamond look, still getting VS, but you don't pay nearly what you would for the look because they look bigger. So we're going to show you the bracelet, 75, 73. I have all 3 gold colors here. I'm going to start with the white gold. We're going to show you the yellow gold. We're going to show you the rose gold. This is the one to own, except I don't have many to go around. Again, here's another situation where we usually have a lot of quantity. I don't because they're really labor intense to create and make. Here's what it looks like, and I'll kind of wrap it around so you can really see here. And we're going to come in closer because that's a big, big headline here is the fact that they are VS diamonds. One more thing. Because this bracelet is meant to be, this is so genius. Because I was thinking, you know what, here we are talking about practicality, and I want to mention this really quickly because if you're already thinking what I was thinking, you're going, yeah, but it doesn't matter how smooth those diamonds are set. If there's figure-8 safeties, which every bracelet has, then there's going to be like a little sharp edge on those figure-8s, right? That's going to catch. There's no figure-8 safety on this bracelet because instead of having the insert closure, there's the fold over style. Actually, it's a fold under style and it clicks into place. We'll show all that to you. It's also, I find, very easy. Really, I think it's the easiest kind of style to put on your wrist by yourself, no problem, just ease. So here we go. Okay, so that's another thing. They thought of everything here to make it that truly practical style for you, to make it really wearable, really smooth, really comfortable. Here's our normal depth, by the way, so you can really see how this does. And just again, call me early because we don't have many to go around, and then you can see here how stunning these are. Look at that. That's everyone else's diamonds, our diamonds. Beautiful VS stones, 2-carat 66 total weight. That's probably the shocker. Because you probably look at this bracelet, you've seen it on my wrist for the last few days, and you're probably thinking that this was a 10-carat bracelet, right? It's a 266 diamond bracelet. And if you're going, no way, look at this again. I'll show you on my wrist, farther away. Look at this style. That's the yellow gold, of course. Tell me that's never in a million years would look like a 2-carat 66. You could have a jeweler look at it. You could have an expert look at it. A diamond dealer, a gemologist. They're going to estimate so much more diamond weight because the bezels do that. They give you this bigger, broader diameter look, so it looks like you're getting diamonds that are double, triple the size, and yet you've still got wearability, practicality, wear it every day, and such an easy clasp to maneuver because when you put it on against your wrist, all you have to do is basically take one end of the clasp, and I'll show you here. You latch it, see that? So let me move this aside. You take one end and see how that's going to be like a latch instead. So you're just going to put that open side over and then it latches into place, and then you've actually got that little click enclosure, and then it locks. So it's really simple and easy. It's the intuitive style of bracelet that we know and love, but again, no issue with like, oh goodness, I'm struggling to put that on, and then you end up leaving your bracelet and you're never wearing it, and suddenly, months have gone by and you're going, I'm struggling to get that bracelet on. That's not going to happen here with that kind of clasp. So here's what we're going to do. Great value coming your way. And remember, there's, I really had to kind of fight with our jewelry department because I thought, and they're like, but, it's a lot more money than our typical tennis bracelets that have a little, prong, right? Well, guess what? That's because there's a lot of gold. I'm no dummy. I get that. I've been in this business a long time. I'm a college grad. Like, I'm a smart girl. I know that. But you guys look at diamond weights. So what I've done is we have put together a special for today because everyone looks at 2-carat 66. Quite frankly, it's all right. You guys don't care about the gold. You're like, I know there's extra. I know there's more. There's more labor. There's more gold, about 4 times the size of gold weight that there is in a normal basket style bracelet. But you don't want to pay for it. Am I right? And that is the kind of, you can't get around gold. Gold is gold. You've been reading about it every day. You can look at the price per ounce on the internet, look at the gold prices and watch what it does. Because when you have this much gold, it really amps up the price. But I know we've had similar bracelets in basket styles, and they've been what, $49.99 for carat weights that are similar? I'm supposed to get $69.99 for this bracelet. I told you we're going to maneuver a special here. It's for our Sunday. It's the summertime. We're ready to help you own pieces, and we're giving you the value. We're going to take a loss. It's what you call a loss leader. You take a loss just to get a few out the door. Everything else I got is one of a kinds. At least I got a couple of these so we can go backwards, lose money just to get you a deal, and then you'll see the value. And then you'll realize I can get the diamond tennis bracelet of my dreams, and I can get the higher quality, because it just is. Bezel sets make it a higher quality. It makes it a higher gold weight. It makes it a higher quality with a higher price tag anywhere you shop them. Then, of course, you have your VS diamonds. Then you have all the extra workmanship that's involved. So I said, we can't do even $69.99. They said, well, what do you want to do? Like do the same exact price as the basket version? I said, yeah, but that's still $49.99. So how can we get you the Sunday deal when a lot of you have been asking about it and waiting on it and are not even calling in because you're like, ooh, I kind of knew it. I kind of figured bezels would be more. I'm going to sit back and I'll let that one go. Do not hesitate to dial in, because with as limited as we are, it's not going to stick around. I put together a value that was worthy. Listen, I don't get to promote everything. I mean, we're doing rapid fire shows. I'm here every day almost. Like, I don't get to always tell you about what's coming up. I had to tell you for the last week about this piece coming up because that's how good it is. That's what a big special opportunity we put together. I am going to give you a price. You're going to sit there and go, are my eyes seeing things? What's going on? $49.99 it's not. Take a look. That's the price of our old version with the basket setting. You don't have to settle. You don't have to pay more for gold today, even though there is more gold. You just have ease, and boy, if you want to stack a couple or take your tennis bracelet that you already have, if you already have one, because I know most of you probably have a tennis bracelet, right? Some may not, some may. You can still stack this and layer it up, and because it's going to be different than the basket setting, it's going to be great because it's never going to look like the same bracelet twice, right? You've got a different style, you've got a different look altogether. I'm going to put on a couple here together so you can see what happens when it is stacked, how it looks so luxurious. We have a couple of gone already. I'm not even making it $49.99. That's where you're getting more gold for no extra charge. More gold, more labor. We're not going to do $49.39 or $29.99 because this is how we put together a special. And suddenly a bracelet in solid gold that is diamond 7 inches across your wrist is suddenly a $3,000 price tag. That's not normal. Look at those two together. I mean, come on now. Stack, 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 stack. I got a rose and a yellow. This is the yellow. This is the rose, of course. And then you can put on the white gold with it. It is one to own. It is not $29.99 either. Come on in. We only have a couple available, and I've got one gone. Operators, will you do me a favor and let me know what gold color, because we have a certain number made up and ready, and I can't be, you can imagine. Normally, I would just take the stones out and say, no biggie, take the stones out. That's a lot easier to do in their baskets as opposed to a bezel, right? So this, and you've got one too. White gold, yellow gold, yellow gold. I got another, oh, there's a white gold, so we're even now, so 2 and 2. Watch this. And we don't even have, yes, which color? Do you know what? Please don't sell any yet, because I'm going to go lower on the price because we have 4 gone, 5 gone now with JTs. So actually, I'm going to make this even better than $29.99. And I told you, we're going to make believers out of you today, okay? We're going to, and I accept thank you letters. I love a thank you email. I love a little Facebook mention, a little like on the show, just like say, that girl and her values, oh my goodness, I'm a shopper. I can appreciate a good value, but when a value gets like to that level where you got to have it, it makes it even better. And this is not some fly-by-night piece that you're going to be over in a year. This is not something you're going to wear once in a blue moon when you go out and get all dressed up. This is every single day. It's that perfect style. So many of you have said to me, I like your bracelets, but they're really big for my daily wear. I'm out. I don't need, like, I'm in a small town. I don't need that big 10 carat, 5 carat, 4 carat bracelet. I just want to go to work and have something really pretty and not look like, you know, not have everyone thinking I won the lottery. This is where everyday style, every single day, wearable, comfortable, beautiful, not $29.99. If you think we're busy now, get ready. And this is why I say dial early or maybe miss out, because it's not even $29.99. Are you ready? All bezel set. I can't believe I'm doing this. I fought and I fought and I fought. This has been weeks. You've heard of negotiation. I've been negotiating with my own people here. saying we need to bring a Sunday wow factor. We need to make something just irresistible low. I need to make it dirt cheap because you guys know diamonds are diamonds. And when we talk VS, you're getting the upper echelon. You got more gold than ever before. It's not $29.99. Another one gone. Watch this. We're going to be very busy. I'm not stopping there. All these bracelets have found a home. JT, did you already get one? Already done. Already gone. Who else is getting one? I love it. So Marie's got one. Thank you. Sandra's got one. Thank you. Busy, you're on the phone lines. Don't wait. I should leave it right there. Tony, is it a crime to have two was prices? Because I'm thinking we might need it. Was $69.99. Was $29.99. We're crazy busy. And I'm not even asking for anywhere close. What? For $266? Extra gold. Okay, I got to put on the white gold next to my other ones here. Look at this. I mean, okay, maybe you're doing all three. I would. That is stunning. That is stunning. And if you're thinking, come on, you can do it. $29.99, $28.99, $27.99. If you haven't dialed yet, you got to go now. This is also, I wear a lot of fabrics that are not cotton. I'll put it that way. I wear a lot of I'm a clothes junkie. I love fashion. And I got to tell you, fashion sometimes costs as much as jewelry. And I don't want my jewelry ruining my fashion. I mean, right? Right? Fashion can't ruin jewelry, but you can have it the other way. This is smooth, amazing, elegant, modern. The diamonds look gigantic. We're very busy on the phone lines. We have backed up calls. This is going to absolutely, you guys, this is going to sell out before everyone gets one. That's the white gold with the rose with the yellow, yellow, rose, white. Don't wait. It's not even $27 or $26.99. This is the value of the day, of the month, probably of the season and beyond, because this is just impossible to do. If I made it $26.66, we'd be looking basically at the $1,000 carat range with gold that's free and gold that shouldn't be free but is free, right? And it's fluid. I got to take one of these off and show you the drape and the movement because every single one of those bezels has a link in between that's hidden. So it just has this fluidity of movement. It never pinches. Have you ever had a bracelet pinch your skin and then you're scarred for life? Look at this, right? Look at this. Look at this fluidity. Look at the way that moves. Who else wants one? Rose gold? I haven't heard of rose gold yet. Heard a lot of yellow, a lot of white gold, but it's not going to be even $2,600. It's not going to be, that's exactly $1,000. Well, that's actually, it'd be $2,660, I guess, would be $1,000 a carat. And it's not going to be $2,600 or $2,599. All you have to do is dial in. We're very, very limited right now because they're so popular already. I'm not even asking for $2,599. It is the value. I went to battle. I went to bat for you guys. That sounds better than a battle, but it was a battle. And I said, we're going to put together the value of the entire, I think it could be like the value of 2022. Because there's so much gold. And if you even have a bracelet already, that's the bracelet. And if you have a bracelet already and you paid goodness knows how much and you get this home and you're gonna go, oh my goodness, feel the weight difference. Feel the difference when you get bezel sets versus prong set. I'm not making it $25.99 either. The very first callers, and we have, by my count, and it's a rough count, I think we have 3 left to go around for everybody. And there's a lot of people just sitting on the phone lines waiting to see where I'm gonna go. It's only $2,499 to get this bracelet. What? So this is where you dial in as quickly. Joyce, who got yours? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Or I'm supposed to go like this, I guess. Count them, count them, count them. All right, so keep me updated, guys, because I know a lot of you are taking them and not telling me. So the computer is going to tell us the accurate where we're at here. We've got it for $24.99. Let me know who's got one. I need to know quickly because when we got to give it 60 seconds, and what color do you have? White gold over there? Show the clasp again. Yes. So here's the clasp. Oh my gosh, we're so busy. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. We've got a really special clasp here, and this is what makes it so easy, and it's really tough to show it to you on. But when you see this here like this, look at that. There's the clasp. So you just see how it's open right now? And what you're going to do is push this. Well, it's really easy to do when it's on your wrist as opposed to like nothing behind it. You put it right through there. So it's like an open link, right? And then you just close it. You push it together and close it just like this. It's a lot easier to do when it's on, I'll tell you that, because you have a backdrop. But there it is. Do you see how that's closed now? And then to get it off, there's a little lip there. That's where you're going to open it. So that's where you know you're going to open it on that one side there. So we have backed up calls, guys, $24.99. So all you have to do right now, hang in there with us. If you're waiting on hold, we'll get right to you. $24.99, and a lot of new registers are taking advantage of this as well, because we've not had a tennis bracelet like this. So again, all you do, open up that little bit of that clasp there, so right there. So now it's open, and then you just simply flip that over. So it's really simple. And then there, of course, is the back of the bracelet as well that you have is really, really well done. So you can see the back is all finished. I mean, the back looks like the front, right? Because you know, and I wanted to say also, if you have, let's go back to show you the close-ups here. If you have a DBTY, if you have, and guys, we're working on getting everyone through, so bear with us here, but if you have a DBTY, this is that same kind of style as a Diamonds by the Yard, right? So these are the, you know, the bracelet that really looks coordinated with your bezel set hoop earrings we've had, your bezel set DBTYs you've had, all of that coordinates back. And then this is the rose gold. I should show these up close, right? There's the rose gold. I think now we've got everyone through. I'm going to give it a 60-second clock, Tony, because we are almost sold out. And this is, look at that, all three. This is why I'm an advocate when they're that. I wouldn't be saying it if it was $7,000, but considering it's $24.99 and you could get one of each color for, think about that, for under $7,500, for $500 more than one should cost, you could get three. You could get three pieces, whether you're gifting or getting all the gold colors. So $24.99, major value, final 40 seconds, and there they all are up close. Keep in mind the rose gold's not in focus because the camera can't focus on three different depths at one time. But who all got one? Christine, you got one too? Thank you so much. So Rhonda got one too. Rhonda, Sharon, who did I miss? Marie got one. Who else got one? Miriam got one too. Miriam and Andrea, or Andrea, I'm never sure. Andrea. And then Jess, who'd you say got yours? Michael got one too. Thank you so much. Virginia, who got yours? Cynthia got yours. Thank you so much. Spencer, who got yours? Just want to try to thank everybody. Thank you. JT, who got yours? Carol got yours. And who got yours? Barbara got yours. And Victor, who got yours? I'm trying to say thank you to everybody. Who? Jane got one. Oh, Jane was asking about it. Jane, thank you. What about you, Allison? Who got yours? Thank you so much, Carolyn. All right, so $24.99, final call, and grab it if you love it. Okay, let's move on. We've got a really, really special moment here for you because I'm going to bring out the blue Zircon Dolphin ring. I gotta bring it out. This is the Dolphin ring. We've had a couple of versions, and this blue Zircon, probably my favorite. Probably my favorite yet. So 7117 is the number. Let me move those aside. Wow, that's a lot of gold. Enjoy those bracelets. Keep calling. See if we have anything left in your favorite gold color. But I have to show you. Actually, I might flip it. This one's like flipper. You know, I should say flipper. Is it a female dolphin, a male dolphin? But I flipped her anyways, and that's Flipper, our dolphin piece, which is new today and really special because it's got one of the most dazzling stones you could ever ask for, which is a blue Zircon. So really, truly stunning here. And keep calling on the bracelets because it looks like we still have a white gold available for you and maybe a yellow gold. So I really want you to give us a call there at $24.99. If I do have any more left, we'll be sure and recap that later for anybody who joins us, you know, post-worship, post-brunch, post-shopping, whatever everyone's doing on a Sunday morning. But take a look at this really special dolphin ring. It's our 437 Cambodian blue Zircon. That's how it starts. And you also have a 99-point diamond weight. So let's take you on a tour because if you've never seen this, always gets me. I've seen it several times now, and I'm always amazed at the beautiful, sorry guys, I got water on the wheel. I just took a drink of water, and my water, which starts cold in these very, very hot lights, gets very, very warm very quickly, and it drips. So I'm going to move, that's my water. All right, so there we go. That is, well, it's only appropriate. What's going on, right? That wasn't intentional, but it's appropriate. This is like the oceanic Zircon color, right? It's the dolphin, and it's got waves of gold and diamonds. Look at this profile. Let me show you. I always struggle with the best angle to show you because there's just interest every little bit, the ways. I want to show you, let's start here. Comes up, the body of the dolphin is completely pave except for the nose. And then you have this really special diamond like chevron that comes up around the dolphin. That one outer edge of diamonds is going to wrap around the base of the ring. It's the ring that's got water on it. I set it right where my water was setting. So that's why. Let me try it on while I'm here. And then we'll show you, I think it's going to be easiest to see from this angle. So you see the body of the dolphin comes up and over, it goes east to west. It's like it's diving into this pool of blue Zircon. And then do you see this? The detail is incredible. There's actually, between the diamond base and the dolphin itself, there is a carved, scalloped wave of gold that goes right between. So it really does, and that's on both sides. So when you look at it from this angle, you see the same thing. Diamonds at the base, then this kind of scrolling wave design of gold, and then the dolphin up above that. So there is some height to the ring, as you see there, but it is one of those truly personality-driven pieces, really designer, really elegant. Let's show it to you. Almost set it in my water again. Look at that. That is really beautiful. And this is that wave I'm talking about. See that? And you see there's one on each side. So when you look right on through, it's almost like a bridge in that respect, where there are no diamonds underneath or between, but it's got that little wave scallop design. It's really well done. It's in the white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold still, even with all of that detail. Still going to be in any gold color you wish for. And don't forget, we do have that yellow diamond wheel coming up. We're going to be getting to that very shortly, okay? We've got that 2-carat and up yellow diamond trio. I'm going to bring you our biggest wheel ever, but it's also the biggest value. So we're going to bring that out in just a moment. But this is going to be, well, 99 points in diamonds to go with the blue zircon. Lots of gold, lots of work, lots of detail, any gold you wish or want. And I got to make it a wild one here. This is good. This is really, really good. And all you have to do is forget that it even was supposed to be $49.99. We still have bracelets going out. I don't know if that's going to be around long enough to recap it, to be honest with you. So it's time now. Get those bracelets while they're still here. If you're sitting back and hemming and hawing and doing all the stuff that sometimes we do where you're frantically looking at comparison prices, there is no comparison to our diamond deals. None. So grab the last bracelets because they're still going out the door. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to recap it. Just want to let you know. I don't want you to be disappointed and go, well, she said she was going to recap it. I don't think we're going to actually have that moment or that opportunity. This is where you can get a really, really special ring, designer, have something nobody else has, right? We've done one version with what, a pink zircon. We've done another version with a Tanzanite. Blue zircon, though, just seems like the right fit, doesn't it? And instead of being $49.99, just get it out the door. Well, we're going to do a little bit better and see who's out there, and we know you're out there. So let's make it a really simple, easy deal. I'll go $1,500 to start on an auction instead. That doesn't cover the gold or the diamonds alone, let alone the zircon and the labor, which labor is not usually the most expensive part. It's usually the diamonds or the center stone or the gold. But in this case, there's a lot of labor that goes into that ring. So here we go. Let's go. $1,500 and come on in. And if you just love to, be around, maybe you took a trip this summer, right? Got back out there and took that cruise or went to an exotic locale or hung out at the beach, and maybe that's going to reminisce and allow you to really think fondly back to those great memories made when you were, exploring the world, or, whether it was maybe a cruise to the Mediterranean or Greece, or maybe you were in Mexico and I grew up, that's the only place I ever went growing up, was we'd go down to a little beach town in Baja California and get on a boat and stay on that boat for about a week and never see a living soul. And it was, it was fun as a 15-year-old and a 13-year-old, but boy, I'd enjoy it even a lot more as a 42-year-old. So I wish I could do it again, but it's one of those things where you would see a lot of that sea life. It's also when I got stung by that, poisonous jellyfish, but that's another story. But you'd see dolphins and porpoises and sea lions and all that, and this just takes me back. It's like it's been, almost 30 years since I've been doing something like that and, spent time on a boat. And it really is taking me back to those really wonderful memories and, watching the amazing, amazing way that this creature in particular tends to move and dance with the amazing waves. So yeah, it's here, 1,500, no open. All right, let's move on. Dolphin ring is here. Let's talk about 5857. I want to bring out that triple Paraiba stack. It's got the most important. Really, I brought you Paraibas often, brought you a lot of big stones. No open on that one, all right. So it's not an auction day. Who needs an auction when I'm discounting the way I am, right? I don't even think we need an auction. Take a look at this. 5857 is my 1-carat 07 Paraiba, because you realize having 3 stones in this rarity that match to perfection is actually even tougher to do than, let's say, if you had 1 stone, right? There is something to be said when you're at this level of rarity, a stone that's mined out, only had 3 sources ever, and you're looking at 3 stones put together perfectly like this, and you have yellow and white diamond halos. Oh yeah. I need to take a moment. Like, are we all seeing this? Because this is truly rare. I've got cushion cut Paraibas. Check this out. One, and I've said this before with this ring, when you look at them from the side, you're seeing through the Paraiba because they're clean, but you're seeing yellow diamonds. And yellow mixed with blue makes green, right? We learned that a long time ago. So look at how each stone, they are matched. But when you see the sides now, don't they look more green? And then you look at them face on and you're going, nope, that's the blue-green that I saw in the middle stone and the left stone. They're all the same color. But as it turns around your hand, you see different angles here like we're seeing on the air, and you're getting a different look. I mean, it's like they're changing right before your eye. I actually think it's one of the unintentional cool factors of this ring. It was an unintentional detail. We wanted to just create something that went across the hand, gave you 3 Paraibas, showing off our Paraiba prowess and really showing you that yellow diamonds look great with Paraiba, but as a result, when it's on the hand, even as they turn, it really looks incredible, doesn't it? And this one you can see goes one side all the way to the other, completely across the hand here, looking amazing. And 107, 31 in the yellow, 101 in the white diamonds. It is one only, obviously. Think you know that. That can't be duplicated when you've got that perfect matching to those amazing stones. And watch this, it's not going to be $59.99. I do have a single Paraiba here as well if you want to go bigger and you do want a single stone. We've got one, it's a beauty, it's a pear-shaped. But if you want this one, it's time to reduce that price tag and make it yours. And all you can do is this. You can call, you can hope you're the first caller, because when you see a discount, this one is major. And we're going to make it even, I'm going to do this. We're going to do $59.99 comes to $49.99. But if we actually started with that $6,000 price tag, I'm thinking about usually half off of our own TVON price makes it pretty irresistible. But instead of being $3,000, which goes half of where I should rightfully get this piece gone today, we're not leaving it at $3,000 or $29.99. 3 Paraibas, upping the ante with yellow diamonds and white diamonds, and it's not $29.99. One caller in the world. This is all custom. It takes months. Really, it's something that's been in the making since the 80s, because in 1989, so the late 80s, it was discovered. Paraiba, nobody knew it existed until 1989 when it was discovered in Brazil, the state Paraiba, Brazil. So that's where it gets its name. There were 2 other sources ever. They're all mined out. That was in Africa and Mozambique and Nigeria, and now gone. So it's really been, when you look at the stones and how rare they are, it's been decades in the making. And yet, dealing with as many Paraibas as we do, because we have more than most, you don't see many opportunities to put 3 match pieces together. It's not even $29.99. Take a look. It's going to be gone quickly. I wish I had more. It would be lovely if we did. Only the one. 3 amazing stones make it $2,888 to the very first caller. And we have a request. Our first one of the day, right? Okay, so who is it? Jayashri? I hope that's correct. Let me show it. Okay, we got one more. Well, this is lucky. We've got a great request. I have a feeling they missed out on the wheel, padparadscha. Yes, question? Yes, here's it on the hand again. Absolutely. Here it is, one more time on my hand. And it's a little large for my ring size, so that's why it's moving. You get your true size, and it's going to sit right at the level of your hand there, but it is going to go one direction to another. I mean, it's going to go all the way across your finger there. $28.88, amazing piece, right? The yellow diamonds are what, to me, make it. I think it would be, can you imagine it? Like if it just had white diamonds, it'd be lovely, but I don't think it would be nearly as striking. When you get the yellow diamonds, that's impressive. There's a wow factor to that. And it's $28.88, verifying right now. It's going to sit closer to the hand than it is. It's just, again, I'm kind of swimming in the size here. They tend to be either too small or too large, so can't seem to get them in my size. So here we go at $28.88. All right, so let me know who's got this one. One more close-up look at it here, and we'll just see who's got it. But every single stone, perfectly matched. It's just when you see them from an angle where you're looking at the profile, they tend to look a little more green, which is okay, because it is the element of Paraiba here. It's a copper-bearing manganese stone. It is a blue-green. That's the whole thing. So it just is almost looking like they're changing from blue to green, depending on if you're seeing yellow diamonds through that high clarity stone. Now, Virginia, let me know if you've got it, because we got Allison on your heels here. She's got someone thinking about it as well, and there is only one. So always like to, give first right of refusal to whoever's first in the lines, but sometimes, again, someone's going to swipe in and say sold. Okay, that's here for the moment, but we got 2 people talking about it, so let me know. Now, for our next request, this probably, I have a feeling, Christine, I'm imagining it came about because they may have missed out on the padparadscha. This is sold, yes? Thank you. Who got it? Okay, that's fine too. Well, will you thank them on my behalf, Allison? Since I can't say thank you to them, thank them on my behalf, please. All right, coming up. This is 3216, and let me just remind our requester. This was, I'm imagining, a request brought out because they may have missed out on the piece we had on our wheel. Here's a carat 03 unheated padparadscha, also with a cert. Should never be this price tag. But I know darn well that if I bring you a request because you missed out on the piece for $9.99 and I bring it out for $39.99, you're going to go, yeah, that's not what I was requesting. So we are bringing out a similar padparadscha. It does have a cert. It is a similar size. It's interesting because it's a octagonal stone. So it's an emerald cut instead of a trillion. It's still a carat plus. This is a carat 03 and still orange pink, no heat treatment. Wow. This is the AGL cert. Take a look. There's the back side of the cert. It's laminated in this booklet. It's a large cert, AGL, Antwerp Gemological Lab. It is photographed right there. That is going to be coming with this ring. But I know we're going to make this happen for you right now. It's only in the white gold, and we're just going to go ahead and take that $39.99 price tag, and I will do it for the same price, and I will just give it away, and we'll make it $999 only on this one. $999. Call me. That's going to light up the lines. But I only have one, so it's first caller to say yes. This is why we say come in early. Paraiba, a carat 03, a certified unheated stone. The Paraiba that Jess, they're probably talking about the one that just sold, though. We had Paraibas right before it, and that is the 3-stone ring, and it is gone. Yeah, and this one's not. Okay, we have a lot of people talking about it. One only. I hope our requester, if that suits their needs, is on the line. The Paraiba did sell. We can always let them know if Allison backs out. Do you have this one, Spencer? No. It's finished on the inside. You want it? Okay, so Antonio's got that. I gotta clean up my water spill here. It's not spill, it's just my water's sweating. All right, that's the inside. Antonio's got it. Thank you so much. Also, hey now, just want to show this real quick. There is a imperial topaz in the show that's kind of new. Never mind. You guys, this is like amateur. Is this really, the padparadscha is still here? It's back. Okay, it's happening. All right, so the padparadscha is back. Antonio just threw it back. So if you want it, do you want to call your customer back? Okay, because we turned a lot of people away. Skip this one because it's too much money. $25,000. Call me if you like that one. We can do a deal. I don't know. I'm going to get to a really special diamond deal coming up in we're going to do it in about 5 minutes. The big yellow diamond trio with the 2-carat plusers. I'm going to skip this for the moment, and I want to show you a really, really good. Yes. Thank you. The pot is gone again. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Not feeling 100%, and my voice is definitely feeling it. Excuse me. So here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Our first ever heart shape with yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. Look at this. What a stone. What a stone. And I got to hold it up here because it's definitely not going to look its best right there. But I'm going to show you what this is all about. The padparadscha is gone, guys. It came back, but it's gone again. So we'll let you know if anything happens there. If it does kind of end up back with us, we can certainly keep you updated on that. But here we are with a really special Tanzanite. Just going to get you 8016. And we've got a very, very special look to this mega heart shape. It is a huge, huge stone. So well done. And again, call early on one of a kinds, please. You never know what we're going to do on these pieces, but you know it's going to be good. So here's the, wow, 1335. Oh, one more thing, Tony. It's 18 karat gold. Wow. We even did that upgrade in the gold for you. Made it in the yellow and the white, and that is spectacular. Bringing out the brightest and best of our Blue Wing Block D, 18 karat solid gold, 1335 is the carat weight, and it's also 54 points in yellow, a carat 02 in white diamonds, and hallelujah, that's good. We haven't had a heart shape in a long, long time. So excited to bring you that one. Thank you, Judy, so much. You are so kind. You guys are so, so kind. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you guys. That is so nice. Thank you. Let's talk about this. 102, 54 points. So total weight in diamonds, 156. Not bad. Double halo, but it's, you know, been a little more unique to see yellow diamonds with your Tanzanite. But are you ever getting that red, 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 red? And that's unusual in a heart. There are 3 cuts. It's the brilliant cuts, too. So it's almost like Mother Nature said, I don't want to give you too much. I don't want to overwhelm you. Because in a round or a heart or a trillion, you get more sparkle. So you take the saturated stone, and it's got a fingerprint, so let me clean that up and then I'll try it on. It's like you're getting sparkle beyond when you get the heart shapes or the trillions or the rounds, giving it a good little polish here. And then that usually negates a bit of the red flash. Here's where you're getting that same incredible red flash you would see from a really good oval or a really good cushion, which are a little more common of a cut. And instead, you're getting the same big dosage red flash that is incredible. And you're getting this huge size and yellow and white diamonds. I mean, you can see it from here. That is a one only. And then we've got our yellow diamond wheel coming up right after this. So it's time to tell your friends. Get ready on the lines if you're a jeweler or a reseller. We're going to have our biggest yellow diamond wheel we've ever, well, it's the only yellow diamond wheel we've brought you of this kind of size. And we're going to bring you the 2-carat plus, and they're on discount. So it's going to be a thrill a moment here. So we're going to bring that to you right after this. But here's where we're going to make this one really, really affordable. It's not going to be $19,999. It's much, much better. There it is, up close and personal. And I just want to send it out as it is in the two-tone 18-carat here for you, and a wild one. Heart shapes are limited. I'm trying to think what we have. I don't think I have anything else in a 10. I don't think I have anything else in a heart shape. I think this is my last heart shape piece in Tanzanite. And if you really enjoy a heart-shaped stone, the window is closing to get one. And you still get that utmost quality, color, saturation, the reds. I'm blowing it out. I've never done this on a stone this size. It's under $10,000. And I'm not leaving it at $99.99. That's already half off. We're taking it lower. It's so worthy of more. So forgive me, oh gemstone gods above, because this should never, ever be under $1,000 a carat. Basic block Cs that are small sizes in wholesale right now are going for $2,300 a carat and more. So why, oh why would you ever see the best out there literally that's ever been mined and get a $1,335 specialty color, specialty cut, and yellow and white diamonds to boot in 18K and not spend $99 or $9,000 or $8,000? Oh, this is going to fly. This one, I will guarantee you there's going to be more than one caller on this one. Call early if you love it. It is so magical to see this one under $88.88. I'll just keep on going. Got to make sure it gets a home here today. Should we go under $8,000? $79.99? Better yet, even lower than $79. Even better than $75. This is a $13.35. We did everything to the highest level. The yellow diamonds even are like a shade darker than we normally see, meaning they're brighter. They have more saturation, which puts them on an extra fancy level. It's not $75, $74, $73, $72, $71, $7,000. It's not, as it is. 18 karat gold, make it $6,999. That is the Tanzanite to own. And if you happen to be a heart-shaped lover, that is really, really important to see that exclusive cut. All the miracle that it has from the depth of the saturation, the red flashes and the sparkle, the 18K, the yellow and the white diamonds, a beautiful ring. And it's going to be $69.99 first caller on that one and only. Then yellow diamond wheels coming up. We're going to take you to the 2-carat plusers here. 3 individual stones coming your way. Loving those. So that's going to be a wheel we've never done before, and that's what makes it exciting. You may have just had probably fantasies about something like this happening at TVON. Today, it happens. We bring out my 2-carat plus yellow diamonds, and we're bringing them out at the screaming low best value ever. This one's here if you want it. Let's talk about a wheel that we've never, ever done anything like this before. Welcome into the show. We only have about an hour and 18 minutes left, so show's flying by. If you have questions on anything you've seen, give us a call. We'll help you out. This wheel is unlike anything we've ever done, and I love it for this because even though I'm a big proponent, and anybody here will tell you that as a host who's been doing this a long time, I have a pretty good idea of sometimes there are better ways to show certain things than other ways. These are pieces, let me just say, I'm going to show you all the details and graphics because these are important pieces. They're pieces that if you went out into a store right now, pick a city. Pick a city with a big high-end store that has a yellow diamond that's 2 carats, that's natural. You're going to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not more. Sometimes they're in the millions out here in Los Angeles because we have it's a pricey city, right? We got some big designers and they have their flagship stores, and New York and LA, they're kind of pricey, right? It would not be unusual to see these for $1 million or more, but that's beside the point. What we do is bring you value. It's not lost on me that these are important individual rings that need their graphics and need their information. So I'm going to ask for a moment here just to give you a real good explanation of why I'm putting these together. Number one, they're a huge discount. We know that about our wheels, right? When they're up there on a wheel together with other pieces, there's a discount coming your way. But there's another reason I'm doing this, because it's not like I have 100 yellow diamonds that are 2 carats. I have 3. So when I have 3 and you're thinking about one, I'd like to show you your options, because the worst thing that could happen if you make a purchase like this is you see one, you buy it because it's a great deal and I discount it, but then you're going, oh, I saw one the next week that I like better. Or I actually wanted more of a cushion than a pear-shaped. Or I think I might want an oval. Or I'm not sure what I want, but I know I gotta know because it's a bigger purchase, right? It's a 2-carat yellow diamond. They're natural fancy color. One of them is certified. So I love that they're together, because this actually is going to be the best way to shop them, because if you know you're in the market, or if you see them and are going to be in the market, you're going to easily find out of the 3 side by side by side which one is best for you. Which one catches your eye? Which one do you like the best? Do you need a cert or do you not? Because one has a cert, the other 2 don't. But I can tell you this, they're all the same price. They're all over 2 carats. They're all brought down. You've seen every single one of them on the air before. They all have massive diamond mountings around them. So there's a lot to love besides just the center stone. These are not solitaires. We don't tend to do a solitaire. And a lot of times what's out there is a solitaire. That's all fine and well, but we dress them up a bit because we feel they deserve it. So you're about to get probably the most, I think, logical and the most wonderful shopping experience if you are scouting a 2-carat yellow diamond. And also keep this in mind, I was literally here this morning talking about diamonds, fancy diamonds, with our gem buyer, our head gem buyer, and she said, you know what? I don't know if we're ever going to see yellow diamonds again in big sizes. The prices, as you've probably heard, are going crazy. We've always been fortunate to bring you by far and away the best value, but this means they may not be coming back. And what we've so enjoyed bringing to you on a regular basis, I don't know if we're going to have that privilege going forward. So it is time. And I don't, this is jewelry, right? This is something special. There's no scare tactic, right? But this is Mother Nature that we're dealing with, okay? It's not like, oh, they're stuck on a ship somewhere overseas. It's not like all the things that people are dealing with, if they're selling clothing, if they're selling appliances, if they're selling housewares. We're dealing with something that, forget supply chain. Mother Nature is the problem. We always have limitations with what we do, and it's not because they're coming from overseas sitting on a boat. It's because Mother Nature has always had an issue with supply chain, especially when it comes to fancy diamonds. I can't say enough about this value. They're going to fly. If you also have a preference, there's a really, I would say, a huge need to have you on the phone lines early, because you will have a preference. And a lot of people will have a preference. So call me early, because that's going to put you front of the line on your favorite. I obviously only have one of each. We've never had a wheel like this. And I'm sorry if you're sitting there going, oh, I want something for affordable price tags under $1,000. We'll have all that. Don't go anywhere. This will only take about 60 seconds. But it is important to recognize how special this moment is, because I have never, in my 6 years here, have I ever put together a wheel like this, because it really shouldn't be done, and it can't be done, and they don't need to be discounted. But we are doing just that, because with that comes a discount. Call me early. That is the one and only oval. Here is the big pear shape. Then I have the big cushion cut square. You're going to tell me which one is your preference. And they all have, listen, I had to really make sure that these were going to be that perfect color on each one, because if one wasn't, it would stick out like a sore thumb, right? So a pear shape here on the right side, my left, your right, then the oval on the left side, and then this stunning square cushion. And I'm going to walk you through some carat weights here. Let me just start by saying the certified stone is the cushion cut. So centerpiece. Thought that would make a lot of sense, right? started at over $29,000 on our show. Call me early. There is going to be a value. And I got to say, if you're a reseller, you're just going to buy all three. I can't tell you how many times, how many of our shoppers and how much of our customer base are jewelry insiders. They're in the business. They do this. They have a business of their own. They have a storefront. They have a resale business of their own, and they're buying from us. This is where you get your favorite ring, and I hope you're telling me which one it is. Let me walk you through. They're all 2 carats plus. Tony, can we add that too? Because anybody's just tuning in going, oh, look at those one. No, they're not 1 carat. They're not 1.5 carats. I do have a 1.5 carats later. But this is for those of you that want a 2 carat or greater. Spencer, do you already have a favorite? Good. And I want to let you know right now, the cushion is the one with the cert, which I'll show you in a moment. The other 2 do not have a cert. So remember that. Let's walk you through carat weights because 2 of them are 201s. That's a 201. Oh, every one of them is an 18 karat two-tone gold, as is. 18K, so you're getting upper echelon 18 karat. We might add that to the graphic too, Tony, just so they know, because that's a fun little detail there. That's the 201, if we have room. I know it's a lengthy graphic, but that is the 201. VS2, because it's certified. Then we have another 201. It's right over here. The pear shape, which looks bigger, yes, is a 201. But drum roll, please. There's a really, really big stone up here. All of them. But the biggest of the 3 is the oval over here. That is a 218 center stone. And you've got, look at that, it's got big pear shapes on the sides. So 218, 201, 201. Here's the GIA certified. They all have under galleries. They're all 18 karat two-tone. They all have incredible white diamond weight around the 2 carat plus yellow diamonds. And JT, which one are you thinking about? Because Spencer's thinking about the cushion and the pear. Oval, perfect. We might have them all gone because you guys need a value, right? And keep in mind, because sometimes we'll do smaller diamonds around our yellow diamonds, even our 2 carats. Sometimes we'll do 14K. These are the best of the best we have. They are the best of the best that we do have. 18 karat two-tone gold, 2 carat plus yellows, and they've got massive white diamond weights, which I'll also give you. And I want to show you the cert for the cushion cut, which is the VS. They're all VS. But again, we always offer, do you want certified? Do you not want certified? Some people prioritize certs. The cushion cut has one listed as a VS2. Amazing opportunity here, and big, big diamond weights around them. We size for you. We ship for you. All that is free. You're not set to go out there in the real world and pay all those extras. And do you know, because these are our highest end yellow diamonds that we have in the inventory, this is where they started. And if this were any old day and those were shown individually, they would be, well, $29,999. The pear shape's actually 30, Spencer, you might want to tell them the pear shape started at $39,999 and the cushion cut was also $29,999. That's where they should be. They are all, just make no mistake about it, they're going down to their lowest price. They can't be lower. You'll see that. You'll know when you see it. You'll go, yeah, they're not going lower. They're here to go today. And I just thought, this really makes it easy. If you've been waiting for one, wanting one, this is the easiest way to shop them. You instantly look at the 3 and know which one you want, right? Or you're going with the cert, or you're going with the biggest stone, or you're going with, my favorite's an oval, so I'm going there. I mean, wherever you want to go. Take a look. They're not $29,999. Also, here are the side diamond weights. The 201 certified stone has a 178 diamond weight. I love that Joyce is ready to referee. She's ready to say who's got what, so we don't oversell, we don't undersell, we don't have overlaps. I love that. She's ready. We just need to get her a little black and white striped shirt. Yeah, and yeah, make sure she doesn't go anywhere near SoFi. Otherwise, they'll hire her. They'll recruit her. Yes. Pear shape you like. And Spencer, have you narrowed it down, pear shape or cushion? Cushion cut is the, listen to this, guys, 201 VS, 178 in diamond weight. The 201 pear shape, Antonio, you're thinking about that one? That's 233 in diamonds. I'm talking about the extra white diamonds. And then over here, the largest stone up here is the 2 carat 18 oval. That has, well, I got to do some adding here, 36 in the 2 pear shapes, and also 83 points in the white diamond round brilliance. Well over a carat. I'll tell you what we're going to do. They're not $29,000. Operators, do this for me, please. Confirm with your shopper before you say sold, but also do it swiftly for them so that you don't miss out. Because you guys know that, right? That's the most important job of being an operator. Besides being, you know, polite and smart and all those things that you guys already are. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, right? So, $29,999. How about I start with this one on the, oh, I didn't show you the cert yet. Goodness gracious. Let me show you the cert. This is the cert for the cushion cut, and then we're ready to get them out the door, and they will go. Do not wait. Otherwise, I would say if you're not on the phone lines, I don't know. Look at this cert. Spencer, how about that for a good one there? That's why it's a VS2. The only one that has a cert is the cushion cut in the center. It's a 201 modified brilliant. It's a 6.5 by 7 WX range VS2, no fluorescence, inscribed stone, and there's your clarity diagram. And they're not $29,000, and they're not $25,000, and they're not $20,000, and they're not even $19,999. This is the best value I can bring you on 2-carat stones. It is the best. You take them now. You'll forever, 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 forever. I think look back on today as your best shopping experience of all time because nobody has a value like this. Nobody. How about I try them on? Do we want to see the cushion cut first? Let's put the cushion cut. And remember, that's an amazing 201. It's got a carat 78 in diamonds. That's what the cushion cut looks like on the hand. That's the one that comes with that cert that states it is a VS2. Then we have the pear-shaped. I want to make sure because I know you guys are going to be ready to say sold. So I want to make sure you at least see them and on the hand and know everything you need to know before you say it's mine. Look at this. This is just a halo. That is the pear-shaped. That is the 201. But remember, all your 233, that is the largest overall ring too. So obviously they like a big ring because overall that's the largest. Size-wise, you got the 233 and the diamonds, just a halo, nothing on the sides of the band. Then we have the oval, which is the largest individual stone. And I would say if you like the glittering brilliant factor, you go, even though they're all brilliant cuts, you go with the oval. The oval's the 218, and that 218, hey, operators, make sure you're talking to your shoppers, okay? Because I don't want anyone to miss out on account of, being a little late here. 218, VS stone, 36 points is your pair and your pair. So that means you're getting a really good 18-pointer either way there. And then you have another 83 points in the round diamonds. That is I think it's the most brilliant cut. I think it shows the most brilliance. And they're not even going to be $19,999. 18,000, 17,000, 16,000. I'll tell you right now, every time the lowest prices I've ever had on 2-carat stones like this, of this quality, because that's why we give them that big diamond weight, the lowest they've gone is $15,000 in like pieces. This is your moment right now because I'm not even getting $14,999. They will go. We only have one of each. When they're gone, they're gone. Cushion has the cert. The other two do not, but you can get some really fantastic values. No matter which one you choose, the value is there. Never before we've done this, never before will we get to do it again because the prices on even acquiring new yellow diamonds of this size are literally 5-6 times what you're paying today. So take advantage. And then we'd have to show them to you for $50,000, $60,000, $70,000? I don't think so. This is your chance to pick them up right now and get them while the getting's good because they're not 14, they're not 13, and they are not $12,000. I know we got to, guys, this is the most unbelievable value I've had the privilege of showing to you on this air. And yet, we are not even asking for $13,000 or $12,000 or $11,999. The time is right now. Take a look at them. And who's got what? Any gone already? Pear-shaped gone? Hey, Spencer, JT, did your callers, what happened? They didn't want to stick around for the lowest price? Huh? Call us back. They said they didn't want to pay $19,999. But they're not $19,999. And they're not $11,000. And they're not $10,999 either. This is how we get 2-carat yellow diamonds out the door right now. I'm doing them right now for $9,999 a piece. It is our lowest price ever. You got 18-karat gold. You got massive diamond weights. And let's try on that pear-shaped one more time. That's the 201 with those mega, 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 mega diamonds all around it right there. The pear-shape is gone, right? Pear-shape is gone. Congratulations. We have now 2 left, the oval and the cushion cut. Let me show them here. We're going to zoom in a little bit closer. There is the oval. There is the cushion cut. Remember, the cushion cut has the cert from GIA that says it is a VS2. My personal preference is the oval because I like sparkle. And that, I contend, gives you the most sparkle of any of the 3 that we started with. It is the oval. The oval is also I can't believe it, it's the largest stone. It's 17 points larger than the other 2. So yes. Let's try on the pear shape one more time. And can I thank your caller? Do we know who it is? Hi, Brenda. Thank you so much. Brenda, enjoy it. $9,999. Top of the hour is coming up in 2 minutes. This will be gone and we will move on to something else, but that is your moment right now to take advantage of our final two. Cushion cut, oval, let's give it 60 seconds. Thank you so much, Brenda. Enjoy that pear shape. Here's the 218 right over here. That is a 218. It also has those really substantial pear-shaped diamonds on the sides. You're also getting that really pretty halo. Then you have the certified stone, which is the cushion cut in the center. That's going to be $99.99 as well. That is a cert to go with it. So if you are thinking about appraisals or insurance or anything like that, GIA is done for you, right? That's important. So it's really tough to, you know, GIA, they actually certify loose stones. They don't certify pieces, right? So that's why if you want a cert, it's always nice to have that done in advance. Otherwise, you're taking out your stone, you're sending it away, you're without it. Yeah, it's always frightening to me to send important things in the mail. So you don't have to do that because the cushion cut, it's already done. So enjoy, $99.99. All right, coming up, we are on our way. Those will go. We're verifying right now the cushion and the oval. So let me know who wants what. And then we do have a carat and a half. So if you just want to go a little bit smaller, I came prepared because still I get that that doesn't work in everybody's budget and you see the value and you go, well, if only I could. Here's what I have for you. Let's watch this one creep in. I do happen to have a carat and a half pear shape. I know it looks pretty similar, doesn't it? Well, it's a one only as well, and it's item number 8017, and I just wanted to highlight this carat and a half in case the price was keeping you back. I totally understand that, totally respect that. I think we all can appreciate a value, but it doesn't mean we can all, you know, take part in the value. So I brought this out as I think a great alternative. It's 18 karat gold as well. It's a 1.5 carat pear shape, and it also has a 124 diamond weight all the way around, and then you have the double diamonds on the sides there, double row that is. So this is my carat and a half. Total is 124 on the white diamonds. It's finished also. That's all 18 karat gold. And that is going to be our very most special pear shape in a carat and a half size that we had. That same really looks like the pear shape that just went. And I think that's what a couple of you were dealing with, was the pear shape that you wanted sold to somebody else. So here's a great alternative. Another pear shape. We have about 2 seconds till the top of the hour, so we'll welcome you to the show. Glad you're with us today. 1 hour left in our Sunday. Thank you so much with all my heart. Thank you for being with me today. We have a great last hour for you, so I hope you won't go anywhere. Stay with us. We'll have discounts. We'll have values. 2 of my last, but good thing that this worked out. A lot of you missed out on the pear shape. So we've got a carat and a half, just a half carat smaller than the other ones, and it's going to be, of course, as it should be, less money, but keep in mind, it was only supposed to be $1,000 less at its rock bottom than what I ended up doing on that wheel. But instead of paying $99.99 or $89.99, you get a better value, because I think that's what kept a few people out. Come on in right now. We'll do it better than $8,000 or $7,000, or how on earth do we do this? It's less than $6,000. Or make it a $59.99 if you'd like the carat and a half VS brilliant pear shape for yourself. Take a look at it, and then we'll get to our official top of the hour celebration as we get ready to enjoy this last hour together today, and lots of good jewelry to show you. Any requests you have, we've only had one today, so hopefully it means I'm just showing you exactly what you wanted to see. But if not, call us and tell us, right? We still have that big heart-shaped Tanzanite that I showed you earlier. This one's only $59.99. I'm about to try it on for you as well, so you can see what that's all about. And then again, looks like a similar, definitely looks like a twinsy to our last pear shape in a lot of ways, doesn't it? Just a bit smaller, just 51 points smaller, and yet you save another, well, look at that. I mean, you got a $4,000 discount from where we saw that last wheel. Thank you. All right, so here we go. Last chance, last call. There's the pear shape on the hand for you. And again, this one is still done in the 18 karat gold. So you're not giving them, it's still got the huge diamond weight around it. It's still a 124. So you get a total of 274 in diamond weight here. Christine, how are we doing over there? Any requests coming in? Did we ever hear from our gal who wanted some pod jewelry? Did we hear back from her on what she's looking for? We didn't hear from her? Okay. All righty, so coming up, let's talk about this beautiful, beautiful pear shape, $59.99. Okay, so coming up, we're on our way. That was just an alternative. I thought that might help somebody. I just figured maybe somebody was looking for something a little bit smaller, but still big, you know, that wanted to just get down into a different pricing level. Cushion cut and the beautiful oval. I'm taking the oval, I think. Is it wrong? Can you ever have too many diamond rings asking for a friend? Can you? Tony said, no, of course not. But also Tony knows me. I'm the same gal that if I like something in clothing, I'll buy like every single color. Even if it comes like 15 colors, I'll buy every color. If that's what you got to do. When you find good stuff, you got to take advantage. All right, coming up, we're on our way. Hey, speaking of heart shapes, I'm just going to flash this because it's one of the prettiest pieces I've ever had the pleasure of showing in a lot of years. You got to see this. And this is just a fun showpiece, right? It's like a museum piece. And just to show you something unusual here, take a look at this. Yeah. I was trying to listen to see if I could hear the folks at home scream, like go, oh, or gasp, or go, oh my, bleep, you know, something they should not be saying, right? Or at least you guys should say it. I can't say it. Look at that stone. That's Rubellite. It's Paraiba. It's diamonds. That's a really, really pretty piece. It feels like Heart of the Ocean, except better, because that was just a Tanzanite masquerading as a blue diamond. Anybody remember that movie Titanic? We all do. We all saw it, right? We all saw it. It's a classic. It's good. But it's really, they used that Tanzanite to mimic a blue diamond. And then everyone said, oh, blue diamonds aren't that color, but they are. Remember the Hope diamond? You get a really high quality blue diamond. They look almost like a Tanzanite, right? Like the Hope diamond. This is a very important stone. And I just want to flash it for you. There's a new discount on it too. It's a heart-shaped Rubellite. I brought it out once before, and I think I probably shocked everybody into submission. It's just so beautiful. And I just want to flash it for you. I think it's just pretty. Sometimes my job is to show pretty things. When people ask, what do you do for a living? Actress, what do you do? Actress, movies, TV. I go, yeah, I show pretty things to people all over the country. It's what I do. So that's a really stunning piece. All right, coming up next, let's go ahead and show you something really cool. And I do have a diamond band coming up, and there's the diamond. So my goodness, $59.99 for a yellow diamond, $99.99 for the bigger yellow diamonds. You decide. The Rubellite, yeah, let me know if you want to see that in a full presentation. Just know that we're still hanging out around $50,000. We could certainly do a little bit better if that's the one you want to own. It is a 3344 Rubellite heart shape. Then it has the big Paraibas, which are all 88 points in heart shapes. They were heart-shaped Paraibas too. And so you have 3 of those heart shapes put together. I love the symbolism. There's 4 heart shapes all together. And then a carat 66 in diamonds. And there were even pink diamonds, which I don't know if you saw from a distance, but they were on the sides of the Rubellite. So it's still hanging out around $50,000. I'd be willing to go ahead and just, work with you on that one if that's something you'd like to own. But I do have, in lieu of the fact that we've got a lot of, pricier items here, I'm going to do something a little crazy. Just to make sure you didn't, go too far away or leave me. Take a look at this. Or think oh, there's going to be no affordable in this show. That's one last look. I'm going to polish up a little something that is a necklace. Coming in for a look. And that is so pretty. But there's more than meets the eye here. This is the good close-up look. JT, how can I help you? The what? The Rubellite? We're at $50,000. If we need to go a little bit lower, like I was saying, we can work with you. So if you just want to, kind of put something out there and, if we can make that work for you, we will, because obviously it's a very hefty piece. I mean, we don't have anything else in our inventory that is this high end, quite frankly. And there it is up close. So you can see the Rubellite, the bigger pink diamonds on the sides. They're like, oh, $50,000. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. I mean, we're going to work with you here. If you can, get me in the neighborhood of 25, we'll make it happen for you, like 25,000. We can work with you on that one. All right, so here we are with item number 7999, and it is an Asher cut. This is exactly what's happening all over the jewelry world right now in necklaces. Quite frankly, a lot of times pendants, but then you have to supply your own chain. I think it works much better to have the chain attached. Let us do the work. Let us put the labor together and let us create the piece that's never going to spin, where you have a clasp in the front, that's always going to sit level and equal and beautiful. And thank you, Warren. Warren, that is, I spoke to Leslie last night late, and I'm so happy that she had such an amazing birthday celebration. Thank you. That's wonderful. Thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. My pleasure. My pleasure. I love being a part of those special pieces. So here we go with an Asher cut. It's a 332. It has the chain attached to the corners, which you'll see when it's on the neckline. It's beautiful. And then it's got diamonds, which you don't see yet, because the diamonds are about 1 inch away from the centerpiece. And then there's a bezel set diamond on each side, and those are going to be diamonds. I don't have a carat weight on them because they're diamonds that are set within the chain. So they're not meant to be a quarter carat or anything. They're just, we're going to call it diamonds. But I'm going to do something specific here, and I'm going to leave out some stuff because I want you to get a value. And I realize we've been kind of hanging out in the museum for the last 20 minutes, and I need to get the phone lines ringing. And I'm getting a lot of people who are going, I want a blue wing, but I have the ring, I have the earrings, I even have a bracelet. I'm ready for a necklace to match. So no matter what your shape you already have is, what you really need to match is the color, the quality, the saturation. And if you're buying blue wing here, you're getting that. And I've got a necklace here that is set to go with adjustability, 16, 17, 18 inches in length, spring ring clasp, solid white, yellow, or rose gold, your choice. And we're going to do something crazy. Right here, right now. Top of the hour, but it's already whizzing right by. We only have 50 minutes, and I feel like I've lost you because I've only been showing you $10,000 pieces, $50,000 pieces, $6,000 pieces, and so I'm going to bring everyone back in. But the problem is this is still $39.99, and that just might be a little bit out there. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to try something, and we've already done things we've never done before, like our yellow diamond 2-carat wheel. I'm going to just do this. We're going to go on an auction front here, get away from $4,000, get away from 35 or 3, get away from 25 or 2, and I'm going to go on, ooh, it's a 332. For a moment there, I kind of thought it was a 1.5 carat or 2 carat. It's a 332. It's blue wing. It's one of the rarer cuts. Therefore, that should be higher money because it's an exclusive rare cut. It's not going to be $2,000 to open. 332 on its own, loose. I've sold loose stones here. That's already too low. We've added the chain. We've added the diamonds. We've added all the labor that goes into a necklace, the adjustability, so that you could give this wonderfully as a gift and never have to worry about, is it going to work for her? Is it going to fit her? Is it going to be the size she wants? It all works. It's not $2,000. I got to really bring it all back here. So I'll tell you what, it's not even going to be $1,500. This is unheard of. We're just going to go for the quantity of shoppers and callers here. It's not going to be $1,500. We're going to get action. We have less than an hour remaining. Action is what we're going for. And I'll show this to you on the hand. We'll measure it for you. We'll show it on the neckline. You'll see how stunning it is. But it's not $1,500. I kind of knew it. There's no bidder at 15. I can't stand for another no-go auction. I had one earlier. It was the Dolphin ring. Dolphin ring, which has been famous, has been requested hundreds of times over. I had no open. I'm not going to do that this time around. Let's see if we can start even lower. That just saves you more money. Every time I see the word lower, that's just a huge drop. It's another discount for you. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. We're going to start at $1,000, and I'm not doing $100 increments. I'm not doing $50 increments. I'm not doing $25 increments either. We're going to go up in $10 increments. That's because, and I know Tony's like, okay, I really want to see bidders. Viewers, they're there. We want to see bidders. Pick up the phone, dial in $1,000. Now, my first auction today didn't have an open. It could be, I guess, a one and done. We will find out. There's nobody on the phone lines right now. So this could get interesting. 332 stone. Take a look at it here. We'll show it to you on the hand. We'll show it on the neckline. That's not a small stone. And this is really, desperation time has set in. That's for sure. Look at the saturation. Now you see those diamonds because you were probably going, where are the diamonds? I don't see them. They're right there about an inch or so away from the centerpiece. And of course, when it's on the neckline, it's going to be like this. So I'm going to show you on the neckline so you can really see how it's going to look size-wise. The most popular style in necklaces right now is this look. This single stone station style. Of course, we've added some extra diamonds there to make it the wow factor that you really want, that high quality. You can see also the adjustability there, and we have no open. I'll move on. Or should we give it 60 seconds to make sure? Should we just give it 60 seconds to see if we've got an open? That's gorgeous. And the Asher is so pretty and so unique and so different and so really, really showing off the saturation level there. Wow, what a stone. And then let me show it on the hand so we can get you a measurement as well, so we can really help you see everything you need to know. But where do you get a I did lose it. I sure did. I knew better. I said, if I put up that yellow diamond wheel, everyone's going to tune me out. They did. You left me. The people that are watching going, no, I didn't. No, because if I did, I wouldn't be hearing you right now, and maybe I will leave you. Leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. We got 45 minutes together until Wednesday. Oh, my goodness. I might come in tomorrow. I might just come in tomorrow. I want to do Monday, you know? I got to redeem myself somehow. I bet you there's a lot of people watch on Mondays, right? They're all watching Mondays. You got it? Do we have the open at $1,000? Because my clock's almost up. My clock's almost out. Let me do this. I'm going to try it on my hand like I said I would so you can at least get a measurement on the stone, right? I mean, the stone. Let me just do this. Trying to pick it up gracefully, and sometimes easier said than done. We do have the open, right? Okay, so we officially have the open at $1,000, and I'm now looking for a $10 increment. There's the measurement of the stone. So the stone itself is almost a ½ an inch top to bottom, and that of course is going to be side to side because an Asher cut is square. The difference is instead of a 90-degree angle corner, it's got that cut corner. So it's almost like, think of like an emerald cut and how an emerald cut works, but this is like a square emerald cut in a way, okay? It's a little different technically. And you know what I need to do? Maybe Tony scooch the diamonds in because you can't see the diamonds. And they're right there. So you can see that bezel set diamond. So even if you wanted to layer it up, layer it with diamonds by the yard perhaps, layer it up with something special, you can obviously wear this, and that's why we give you the adjustability. Wear that. I always like to wear I wear a style like this with a very significant stone to me, and I wear it closer to the neckline. So I usually wear it at 16 inches. And then if you're wearing like, you know, an initial style or a cross pendant or something like, is this it by the way? Hold on. Let me just, I'm getting all caught up in the design and the wearability and the, you know, how does it look on? And I'm forgetting that we have a live auction that's not going anywhere. So is this it? We've got the open, but nobody else? When it's only, I think we've been fair about the increments because it's not $100 typo. It's a $10 increment to try and get everybody in because it's my fault. I put up all those high-end pieces and I know better. But they were really affordable, right? For what they should have been, right? They were good. We still have 2 of the yellow diamonds left, by the way. Two of the 3. So that's really good because I never dreamed. But here's the thing. We're going to give this 2 minutes because I'm up a creek, okay? It's a nice way to say it. It's at 1,000. There's a $10 increment. You are changing your gold color. Management just came out, so if that tells you anything. Giving me the evil eye. Where is that evil eye piece? I need to ward off the negativity right about now. I do. I should. If anybody should be wearing one in this place, it's me. Because look what I'm doing. And not that it's not well-deserved or well-earned, because I should not be selling 332 Tanzanites in solid gold with diamonds for $1,000, but here we are. I overestimated my auction. I thought we'd get a lot of people in. I have one. That's good. Good enough for me. 2 minutes if you want to jump in, because it'll be a $10 bill. You got to slap on a $10 bill on the table if you want to be in on it. If you want to say, no, not so fast, leading bidder, I got $10. I reach you $10, I win the Tanzanite. Let's see what happens. 1 clock, 2 minutes, dial early. There's just one bidder on that line. So, hey, this is your moment right now. Final call. And to not even have to boost us by $100 or $50 or $25, that's a really significant way to win an auction. So let's go, final 2 minutes, and we say bye-bye. All right, so here we go. Final call, $1,000. Well, I'm gonna sit here and drown my sorrows in some water. See if we can bring some operators back in from break. They've left me too. They're like, I don't think we can go to lunch now. I don't think she's gonna sell anything else. Well, I might keep doing this. What's going on? What's lunchtime? What are we doing for lunch today? What's happening? Anything going on for lunch? Anything good going on? We headed out somewhere? I mean, my baseball game's going to be long over before I even get off the air. Yes? Okay. I said get me kind of in the, I had a 50,000. I'm looking for like, we're going to try, I said something that I shouldn't have said. I said 25,000. That's like already half off. So, you know, work with us. I'm willing and able to help you out on that Rubellite today, okay? We're going to try to make up for some losses here by just selling more. Let's just, not more money, more jewelry, just more quantity. Somehow that's got to work one day, right? You can just make it up in volume, as they say, make it up in volume. Lost leader, I don't know, something like that. So how about, so you're on the Rubellite, right? You're on something else, not on the auction. All right, so we have 30 seconds left to call it. I'm gonna just show it one more time, Tony, on the neckline. I think that's just, I wanna see that one more time. And I know I didn't actually clasp it, so it's not sitting completely even, but you can see that color is just like totally scrumptious, right? Just rich Blue, purple, red, all three. That's trichroism at its best there. Diamonds, just two, one on either side. It's not a chain that, I want to make this clear, it's not a chain that runs through the pendant. This is not a pendant with a chain. It is a necklace. It's all finished, it's all attached, which means you're not going to end up with the clasp in the front. You're not going to have your chain do this throughout the day. It's never going to be not centered, right? It's always going to be even, perfectly placed on the neckline. Do we have $1,010? It's just weird to say it. Do we have 1010? It's so strange, but here we are, last call, yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. That's a big piece, but I'll tell you, that's stunning. You don't have to have another Tanzanite. You can wear that all on its own and just be proud to wear that top quality, beautiful blue wing block D material and wear it and enjoy it, because you can pay more everywhere else you go, but you're never going to find a value like that. So I say get the better quality, spend less. You've got it here at TVON, no doubt. And then what we're going to do is, let me know, Christine, if we need to show the heart-shaped Rubellite again. Because we can always show that Rubellite heart shape again. If you want to see it with the heart-shaped Paraibas, you probably need to see it up close. So let me know, guys, if we have 1010, just let me know. I know we're trying to verify, but we got a lot of people at the end of the show. Yes, we'll show it. Let me show that next. All right, so 1010, yes or no? Sold! Congratulations. Let's show the heart shape. I'm going to show the heart shape. And this one, Tony, I'm going to try to show it up close as best I can. It's a pretty big piece, but I can actually. Let me move that aside, and then we'll go to another type of necklace here. And I do, boy, this is nice. Just give me a second here to zoom back. I'm going to try to leave this here for you. I'll jog around and zoom back, and way back we got to go. I'm going to try to show you all the details first. Of course, the chain will come with it, but I almost want to take the chain off. And then let me show it upright for you, because then it'll be easier. But just know you're getting that nice roller link chain with it. Oh, it looks good with that nail color too. Now, I do want to make sure you understand that those are heart-shaped Paraibas. This is not going to sit on its own. I'm just wondering if there's any kind of little background, because I hate to hold it like this. I don't have anything I can set it up against right now. Let me go to the hand, but I wanted you to see up close first. We'll give you measurements, all of that. It's item number 5736. This is a 3344 stunning best of Rubellite. It's a rare, true heart shape. This is not a pear-shaped trying. It's a real heart shape. And it's 3344. It's 88 points in the Paraiba, which are 3 heart shapes together. Then it's got a carat 66 in white diamonds and 64 points in the pink. So what that is, you see there are 3 pink diamonds on either side. Right now they're top and bottom, but they're on either side of the heart shape. It's also rose and white gold and 14K, and this is how it's finished. And I show that not just to show you the finishing, but more to show you the clarity of that stone, because when you see it from the back and you see that exquisite clarity on a Rubellite, out of all the tourmalines that have their own distinctive rarities and names, well, usually Rubellite has inclusions. That's usually how you get a, like, look at that. Do you see the color that it's casting on the wheel? The light is going through it. Normally a Rubellite, you would not have light capable of going through it. Penetrating the stone, casting a glow behind it, that's really impossible, because usually it's just too full of inclusions. Now, you're getting a chain. I want to show you from a distance away. Christine, are you on the line with the heart shape? Let me check it out here, and then we'll show it on the hand and give you the measurement. You could certainly put on another chain if you wanted to, and this chain is going to give you that nice heavy gauge Rolo. I do want to give you a measurement on it. Wow, and then we'll show it on the neckline. Should have been wearing this all day. I didn't think to put that on earlier, and now I wish I had. You would have seen it for the last 2 hours and 21 minutes. But you can see it's 1.5 inches from top to bottom. Those are heart-shaped Paraibas at the bail. So the bail is basically created with Paraibas, and boy, what a combination. If those stones were a little more, available, we'd see that combination more often. That's for sure. And Joyce, we've been talking about $50,000. I know you're willing to, work with anybody who's seriously interested, right? Because we have management here, as I mentioned. They've been coming out frequently. And what's that? I can't see that far away. You're in the dark. Thank you. Should I say that? Can I say that? Should I just say it, or is it already gone? Well, I was not kidding about $49,999, and then I, said a number like $25,000. The truth is it's going lower than that. And because I'm proud of our value, I don't want to leave it a mystery. It's not even, do you have someone on this one too? We have 3 people on this piece, and it's not even $25,000. And this is where, listen, I'll give you a deal. If you just want the ultimate low, I'll blurt it out. And just because it's a big old secret doesn't mean that there's a lower price. I like to show the lower price on the air. Let everybody know, not just the caller who's going to take advantage of it, but for everybody to see what value is. What a value, because, you know, maybe you're not buying this piece, but you can see that we are leading in value. Let's go to the neckline. Please, look at that. Wow. That is so pretty. Do we have anyone thinking about it? 25, 24, 23? I said we would do 25,000. I blurted it out, and guess what we're going to do? Since we've had a couple people interested, and we're really excited to get this one home, and just trying to see where I can get the right angle so I can look directly into that stone right there. It's not even going to be 23 or 22. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you a huge extra savings off. But this is the lowest price, and it will be gone to one caller, and it's not even $23,000. It's not 22. It's not 21. It's not even $20,000. This is it. I'll make it $19,999 for the first caller only on this superstar. Museum, sure. It's beyond. I've never seen anything like this in a museum. Who's going to combine Paraiba heart shapes, 3 of them match, with the other, its rare tourmaline counterpart here, Rubellite in a 33-carat size, and diamonds, pink and white diamonds. We don't just give you white diamonds, there are pink diamonds, there are white diamonds. Let's take a look at it up close and personal again so you can see what that looks like, see all the details. It is a mega, mega, mega value, and there are just certain pieces that are just unforgettable, where they should be more because they're that irreplaceable, unforgettable, true one of a kind, never could make it again kind of opportunity. That is it right there. So let me know if you're thinking about it. It's $19,999. That has been, even when, forget about $50,000. When I first brought this out, which was, about a year ago, it was over $110,000. So to bring something down to a discount like that, where we didn't just say 50% off or 75% off, we went to the ultimate low here from where that began, and my low price today was 50 grand. So here you have it. I saw a lot of interest. Sometimes I get overly excited. We see a lot of interest in a piece like this, and we just mark it down because it's better off, and ultimately that's a good thing to do because it's better off in your collection than sitting in our vault. And I'm a big proponent of that. It's always better to be loved and owned and cherished by a collector than just go back into a dark vault and live its life there. Let's get to my next cool ring, which is a new style. It's a new style with a rare stone that we don't see. Now, I'm saying rare. It's not the rarest stone in the world, but we don't see it very often here. And so that might mean it's going to be very, very popular. Call me on that Rubellite. I know we're talking about, actually 3 people are talking about that right now, so that will be gone. And if you'd like to come on in and just scoop it up, this is the time to do it. If you have any questions on what you've seen for the last 2.5 hours, this is the time to ask those questions. Here's our London blue topaz in a trillion cut. That's awfully nice, isn't it? A London blue, yeah. And it's in this wider band. It's got great finishing. It really, I love the way they just accented the 2 sides of the trillion with diamonds instead of all 3. 7918 is your item number. It's a 392, and it looks good too. That's a London blue. So you've got 3 different varieties of blue topaz out there. It is the London blue. That's the darkest and the richest, but this one's not too dark. It doesn't get into that navy kind of color. Then you also have stones that are, we know the sky blue is the opposite end of the spectrum. That's that very light pastel blue. And then you, of course, see sometimes the Swiss blue topaz, which is more of a bright electric blue. So here we are. And then I think we might bring out some Tanzanite earrings for y'all because we had, certainly a lot of Tanzanite interest with our heart shape and then our beautiful necklace. So 17 points in diamonds, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, totally up to you. And it also happens to be, one of those values, just keeping it going. We have 34 minutes, we're keeping it going. All day long, well, for the next 33 minutes, actually, they give me here, we're gonna do something wild, and look at this inside. Finished all the way through, even got a floral under gallery, and this is what it looks like on the hand. It's a nice bigger piece What about that? That is really, boy, it really changes the perspective when you see it on the hand, doesn't it? You realize how wide it is across the top. You've got a nice tapering through the inside. That's a good sturdy amount of gold too when you look at the way it's set up from the depth of the perspective there. When you see it from the profile like that is, it is not going to be. Wow, this is $33.99. Normally, we're just going to help you out. It is a brand new style, but I'm not sticking to the prices that we're supposed to get, trying to make everything reasonable and easy. That's another angle, but I don't know why it feels to me like that's where it's got to be upright. We'll do that one right now for just, you know what, make it $9.99. $9.99 just to get it out of here, and that's going to be our one and only London Blue Topaz that I currently have in the jewelry right now. So this is $9.99 if you'd like it. White gold, yellow gold, or rose. How breathtaking would that be in yellow gold? I think that would be a really unique and special combination. Just a reminder, if you have any questions about anything you saw even earlier, we still have diamond studs. We had 50-point diamond studs. If you were late to the show, we had 50-point VS diamond studs, round brilliance, and they were $699. We had an incredible triple zircon ring, blue, pink, and white. That was only $9.99. Had a big kunzite, a 10-carat plus kunzite, and we have our dolphin ring, and we still have 2 of our 2-carat plus yellow diamonds. So lots and lots still here for you. If you want to pick up the phone and give us a call, or if you need to see any of those again, we'll be happy to do that. Let's move on from our London Blue Topaz. Now, I do also have a pair of earrings that are blue wing black Ds. Now we also have a big pink diamond, and that's important too. I can't believe too, our certified yellow diamond, the 201 that's certified, is still here too. So just a little bit of a mention there, just because those pieces I know a lot of people like to think about till the very end, then they make the decisions at the end of the day, and then all of a sudden we've got people missing out. So just a heads up there. Still have that 201 certified VS yellow diamond for you. Also, right about now, bringing out this really important pair. Oh, and one more thing, I do have a yellow sapphire. Speaking of museum level pieces that have come way down, just to, just gets a point when they've been here 2 years, 3 years, they got to go. And they're important stones, so they're always going to be of a certain level, but it's just a reminder that sometimes we really just, especially now, we're doing like kind of a summer cleaning, right? We were just really getting some of our bigger museum pieces out the door as we get ready for the fall season, the holiday season. Well, this is our 7-carat unheated yellow sapphire. So just to mention, 5739 is the number. It's our 7-carat unheated oval, clean and bright. And usually you would have to have heat treatment to get an end result with that kind of clarity in a sapphire. They usually have a lot of striations. They have a lot of silk, as it's called, within the stone. So usually in the heating process, that helps to be burned off, and then it usually enhances the color at the same time. So it's really rare when you get a beautiful stone, especially a massive size like this, and it's 7 carats, and it's unheated. And wait, there's 93 points in diamonds in the signature mounting. Only in the yellow gold, what has been $20,000 is nowhere near $20,000. We have been doing that on a number of pieces today that you just haven't seen a lot of recently because they very rarely come out to play, so to speak. This is our one and only. It's only in the yellow gold. Watch this though. You don't see a lot of the gold when it's on. It does have this great finishing on the inside there. It's not $19,000, and it is somehow beneath $10,000 today to get this ultimate sapphire. Do you know that's the largest sapphire I have overall? There is not a larger sapphire here in any color, even the more commonplace blue color that you would expect to see all different varieties of. This is my only 7-carat sapphire. It happens to be a more unique color to see. All that stone unheated, and 93 points in diamonds, and I'm going to blow it out for less than 9, less than 8, less than even $7,000. This is our brand new low price, and it's $69.99 to get it to you on a. Do you realize what we just did? We just went under $1,000 a carat on a 7-carat sapphire. Never would you see that. Not loose, not in a wholesale trade show, nowhere. And then, sure, I guess we're going to throw in 93 points in diamonds and gold for free. But under $1,000 a carat on a natural stone that looks like, hey, listen, if you're going, I'd like a 7-carat yellow diamond, well, we're not going to have one. So how about a 7-carat stone that looks like a yellow diamond, but it's a sapphire? I mean, what's going to be closest to value? It's a sapphire of that size and that rarity. How do we, that just gem traders, my wholesalers out there, my gem people, that is wild at $69.99. You just don't see that every day. So just had to bring it out. Love when we see these museum pieces that maybe you haven't gotten to know them because you don't see them on the air that much, but I know these pieces so well, seeing them like every day. every week, week after week, month after month, even in this case, year after year. And it's exciting when we can finally give it that value that you know it's just going to get its way to a great home, because now the $20,000 ring, it was truly $19,999. Now we've got our lowest. It's written in big Sharpie on the bag. That is the lowest we can ever do, and that's designed to get it a home today. So 60 seconds on that one. Then I'll bring out, we've got some big Tanzanite earrings too that are cushion cut Tanzanites. Those might be fun. They kind of remind me a little bit of the Asher. So I know that we seem to, enjoy the Asher cut Tanzanite. So what if I bring out an earring that's got a square cushion? So it looks a little bit like an Asher overall, but in an earring. So that means two matched up. Love that. So a lot to get to. And don't forget, we still have our carat and a half yellow. Still have 2 of our 3 of the 2-carat plus yellow diamonds. Major, major, major values there. And there is a 9-carat Tanzanite too in an oval. So let me know. That sapphire. Oh, goodness. Great, great sapphire. Blue Zircon Dolphin ring. That's still here too. Didn't get an open on that one earlier. Okay, so coming up, well, I am going to show you an earring. That is the least of what I have in Blue Wing Block Ds, is an earring. Here is, oh, how are these going to sit? Well, I'm going to have to rely on you to know that they go like this. And I'll show one on the ear and on the hand here, but this is a rose design at the top. That's where your post is going to be. And then you've got this is why they don't go on the ear. They're a struggle to just show you here. But this is a Blue Wing Block D, cushion cut square with the flower design in pave up top. It's like a rose. And then you have a match pair here, and it's going to give you 6848 item number here, but it's a 560 total weight. So you're getting about a 280 stone there if they're equal, and boy, that looks good. Rare to see a Tanzanite earring, that's for sure, especially the bigger, right? The bigger stones tend to be just in a ring, right? Here's where you get real interesting. 560, 32 points in diamonds, great flower design that actually has tiers of petals. So it really is a dimensional piece. It's got a lot of overlap in design and pave work, and then everything is going to be hinged. So you see that O-ring actually attaches to the top point. So it's not going to sit as a square. It's going to sit more like a diamond shape, right? Where you've got that point to point, north, east, south, and west, as opposed to like, all the corners like you would see a typical square. So that angle really just gives you a little bit of drop, gives you more movement to the earring. It also gives you a little more length than you would get. And it just adds as a really feminine point. To start from the point of the petal down into the point of that square of the cushion cut is really lovely. And there's a major value. There is just a major, major, major value coming up. And yep, they're $69.99. It didn't work on my sapphire, but this is a horse of a different color here. So what we're going to do is something a little different here. And speaking of colors, blues, purples, reds, do you want everything in your Tanzanite? Let me show you one on the hand here so you can get an idea of the size. Here's what it looks like, and the drape. Do you see? Yeah, that's why you get that almost hourglass, the way the point meets the point there. So it gives you that, it's not clunky. It's not like a weird kind of look. It's just meant to be that beautiful drop, nothing that's 2-3 inches. It's just a great 1-inch style here, and we're going to go ahead and send them out. And I'm thinking about the fact that we had a little bit of an interesting scenario, to say the least, on a Tanzanite auction on a necklace. I'm thinking about just going ahead and trying that right here, right now, because it's $7,000. And if we can make it a little bit less, well, I can't make it a little less. So usually the remedy to that is put it on the auction block. I've got, you know what, I'm going to try a different angle here from the tweezers. Actually, that works about there. So you can see how that's going to look face up. So just giving you kind of an indication of the drop and the length there when you see it against the ear. Let's go to a really, really nice starting place here for our auction. As we go back to our wheels, show you the match pair that we have here. And they're going to be, we'll do start less than even $3,500. There's half off right now. Any gold you wish. That's no problem. You can do any gold you want. If yellow gold is your preference, go ahead. Rose gold would be interesting too, with the roses down in the pave. How about $3,000 to get it started? Remembering that they are 280s each on those Tanzanites. Very nice size. So I think we're talking about, well, if it's 3 carats in a stone, almost, you got 2 of them. We're kind of having you pay for one earring here, but giving you the match pair, giving you the set. And a 50, you know what, let's make it $25 increments because I'm way, way low. And we're going to try, you know what I'll do? How about this? Not even $3,000. It took going to the ends of the earth on an open on the last Tanzanite was only a few minutes ago. So I hope we're not like all done with Tanzanite. I hope we can handle a little bit more. This time 2 pieces in one pair, one great look. How about this? $2,500 on an earring. In my last few Tanzanite drop earrings I've had, they've been over $10,000, and that's exactly where you'd be talking about a regular value. I'd already discount them to $69.99 today. The fact that we're at $25 looking for an open, and I'll tell you what, just to make sure we get it going. Obviously a lot going on here with the carat weight, a lot of diamond weight, so much workmanship. I mean, this is why when you end up with a beautiful earring, how do you get there? How do you arrive? Lots and lots of dedication to time and labor that goes into something like this. Watch, we're going to go less than 25 to open. I still don't have an open. We're going there. We're trying to get them a home, save you a lot of extra money to do it. That means it's your golden opportunity. Take a look. It is. Just sometimes these values are just on a certain day, you got to get a little bit better with the value. Here's how we do it. 25, nope. 24, 23, 22, 21. I'm going to go to a cool $2,000 to open, and that should get it going. $2,000, $25 increments. End of the show is near, 20 minutes left, and we are looking for one of the greatest, well, drop earrings we've had. $7,000 best case scenario price tag today comes down to $2,000 to open. Well, JT, who do you have? We have the open at 2. How's Gary doing? Good news, right? All right, this is good news. $7,000 earring, $2,000, that equals value. We've got $2,000. And you know what? 21 minutes left. I better make this quick. We're going to make it quick. There's a $25 increment. Should we make it 10? Did that the last time around. I'll do it again. Don't want there to be anything holding you back. Still looking for more than one bidder on an auction, that's for sure. We have $2,000, so the open has been received. It's going to be our last call. When it's gone, it's gone. We're at $2,000, so they're going. It's just if you'd like them to go to your house instead of Gary's house, you got to call us in 2 minutes. That's all we're going to give it here. 2 final minutes. These auctions, I mean, you got to love the value, right? On a $7,000 earring, I mean, $3,500 would be 50% off. Where are we at now? $2,000? That is a significant discount. And so for those of you saying, yeah, blue wings, I'll go ahead and I want to buy the more affordable stuff because it's more affordable. You don't need to. We have brought the best in the world down to that affordable level, so you don't need to settle. No settling, no settling. I'm not a believer. You just need to know where to go, and that's done. You're already here. You're here. That's usually the complicated part, right? But you're already here. So now it's a phone call. It's a phone call, 2 minutes, and we sell them. Take a look, the pair's gonna go. We know that, but it's a $10 increment. Just, it seemed fair for the Tanzanite necklace, so let's do it with the Tanzanite earring and see what happens. But this is one of those values. Again, how do you expect to see a 2-carat 80 stone on its own? Let's just face it, on its own. One stone, 280, 280. Diamond weight, workmanship, gold, all of that. Where can you get a 280? Go ahead, compare it to Block C. I invite you to, because my auction's going to withstand it. It's going to be able, you can compare it to a lower quality if you want to. I wouldn't suggest it. I'm not a big fan of spending more to get a lesser quality. You would literally get the opposite scenario here. That is a big deal, and we are at 2 and no other bidders yet. So come on in. We still got a minute and 15 seconds until we officially wrap it up, and we'll see who's going to take the Tanzanite earrings. $2,000 only, and we've got a final minute remaining in this fabulous auction. And what a great look. And white gold or yellow gold or rose gold, that is up to you. That is your choice. What else do we need to see? Should we do some recaps? Because I know we only have 18 minutes left. The heart-shaped pendant is still here, and the yellow sapphire, all that stuff. Yeah, the yellow sapphire, the big Tanzanite, the big heart-shaped Tanzanite, the big heart-shaped Rubellite. I'm going to show you my last 2 yellow diamonds. These have got to get home before we go. We also have the carat-and-a-half yellow diamonds, so I think those are worth another look here, because you're probably thinking about them. And I know everyone loves to call in right at the end because you then know everything in the show. You had time to think about everything and absorb it all and make that decision on your very favorite. All right. Well, Gary, it looks like that 2-minute clock was all for naught. We're at 20 seconds left. No other bidders. Christine, that bidder's not on these or is on these? Yes. Which one? We discussed it. Spring ring. With the adjustability? Yeah. That's sold. Congratulations. All right, gone. They are out of here. I'm going to take a moment here because really it's about recapping two of our favorites, and this is value. And I want you to be able to get one last look if you are still considering the two that we have remaining in our 2-carat plus yellows. We either have the GIA certified cushion cut or the beautiful oval. And the oval is the largest one we have, and the cushion cut is the certified stone. So there are two really exquisite ways to go here. And if you weren't with us and you just tuned in and you've been out running about and you're wanting to know where our values have really been highlighted today, this is really just, and I get it, they're a little bit more important of a piece, but that is what makes the value so really unexpected, is that these rings are 2-carat plusers. We have a GIA certified 201 cushion cut square here that is a VS2 by the GIA. So it's an actual honest to goodness VS2. Then we have the 218. These are both in 18-karat gold. We have a 218. They're just as they are in a two-tone gold that is your higher purity. Here you have the bigger pear shapes on the sides and your diamond halo completing it. That is a 218, brilliant cut oval. It is our last look at them. I wanted to give them, instead of just calling in sight unseen, I wanted to give you one more look at what we have here, because this was part of a really truly unique opportunity where I had my first ever 2-carat yellow diamond wheel. It started as a trio, it's now a duo, and they're over 2 carats, certified or not up here, and yet these price tags, which have been rings that have been over $25,000, the lowest we really see a 2-carat plus, especially a 218, is usually around, I mean, you guys know this because you watch the show, right? It's usually, thank you, around, you know, $15,000 at the bare minimum. Well, today went a little differently. We have this value for a $9,999 price tag. You take either the cushion cut, which is the certified, or the 218 oval, which is still a VS, it just doesn't have the documentation to go with it, and you have your choice of for $99.99. So it really is that value that this is the lowest price they can be. They're those super ultra luxury yellow diamonds that are all natural in their color from the earth, from Mother Nature, no help by man, nothing needed, all just that brilliant, spectacular goodness right there. So it is special. Yep, $99.99, your choice of 60 seconds. And here's the cert if you missed it earlier for the cushion cut. It's that 201 VS2, so really good. And then that major, major, major stone. Check out this clarity in diagram form. See if you can really even, glance and you don't even see the inclusions that are mapped out for you on this larger scale. So to be able to get, again, cushion modified brilliant square, you can see almost square, 6.5 by 7, it's pretty close. And then you get that 201 WDX range VS2 and no fluorescence, that's important as well. We expect what we expect here, right? GIA certified stone, it's also inscribed. So that GIA cert number is actually inscribed on the underside of your stone. There's your clarity mapped out for you in this, again, kind of like larger version of, so that's what you'd look at if you had it magnified. And then your color and clarity scale. These are the keys. These are the, the GIA standards that the world over uses. Then you have your proportion. This is that side profile of your diamond. So kind of a nitty-gritty little detail, but it's part of why certs are valuable, is they give you every exact detail of your piece. And we've got them for $99.99. Don't look for a smaller price tag because they cannot be. It's just a major Sunday, end of the week, end of the month special we wanted to bring to you. If you have any last minute requests for our last 14 minutes, please let me know what those might be. We'll help you out. We'll get you a great opportunity on anything you're looking for at all. And then I do have, well, there's one pink diamond here that happens to be a 35-point pink. We had a 12-pointer a long time ago this morning. Well, now I'm going to bring you out the big one. And we did bring also the Carat 02 was here yesterday. So if you have any questions about the Carat 02 pink, that got a new low price and it's under $65,000 for a GI certified 102 pink diamond. So that's very special. Brought that out yesterday for you. And let me know if you'd like to see it again. And then let me know. Here's the oval on the hand. So one more time on this oval, this is where you get the largest size, 218 VS stone. Then it has the pear shapes at 36 points and the round brilliance at 83. In the 18 karat gold, that is the oval. So you can see what a major presence that has. That is the largest carat weight that you're going to get there. So that is the way to go if you want just the, pure and simple greatest value, because that is the largest carat weight. And So you get an extra brilliance. Of course, it's that oval brilliant cut we love, so it has a lot of fire to it. Here is the cushion cut on the hand. This is certified. This is a heavier ring, just having, you know, picked them up here. It's quite a bit more gold in this one because you're also supporting a double row on the sides of the band and a big, big, big halo around it. That is the 201. That's $74.87. So do let us know. And then we do have a request here to show you a white diamond ring. Who is it? Brenda. Brenda wants to see a white diamond in the bridge. One of my favorites, Brenda. It's our 60 pointer. And are you sure we only have one left? Okay, because that one's going to go quickly. I remember this being popular in the past. So we'll bring it out, Brenda. We've got your 60 point round brilliant white diamond. And there's your cushion cut. All right, last call in the yellows. Let's take a look at Brenda's request here. And then we will go back to that pink diamond, but I want to make sure we get all these requests in. Thank you, Brenda, for the request. Well, this is 2870 is the number, and it's our 60 point round. Yay, we've got a VS white diamond. We don't see many in the big sizes here. Accents, yeah, all the time, but a big center stone like this, not very often. 60 point round goes with the studs we had earlier. Remember, we had stud earrings for $6.99 if you'd like to get those for yourself or a gift. But here we are with a really special 60 point, 95 points in the bridge around it. White gold only on this one. It used to be an option. I think that has a lot to do with the discounting I'm doing today. It's only white gold as it is, which is, you know, unless you have a really, you got a really like nasty diamond. If it's got a lot of yellow to it, then mask that in the yellow. But this one's not shy about being in white gold when you see how white the stone is itself. Well, we've got one, so call me early. It's in the bridge. Let me try it on for you. This almost looks like you have a solitaire. You have a beautiful halo, and it stacks with ring guards, right? It looks like the automatic ring guard, right? If it's all a bridge, it's all one. You slide it on your finger, you're out the door, you're good to go. But it's essentially like having 4 different rings on, right? Double row down the middle, top rows, top and bottom, and then you've got the halo still surrounding your 60 point center stone, and it's not going to be, well. Goodbye, $59.99. Oh, we need your call right now. Whether it's Brenda, our requester, whether it's someone else, you got to call early because total weight here, a carat 55 in diamonds, just white gold. The only decision you're going to make is what size do you need us to make it for you in? What size can we make it for you to have that perfect fit, whether you want to wear it here, here, here. I'd say don't go here, here. It's too big, right? Probably one of these 3 fingers here. Ring, middle, index. Let's do, better yet, $1,999. Yep, $19.99 to get you my big, round, brilliant VS diamond right here and now. That is amazing. And yep, only the one, just white gold. Has a lot to do with that value. Then we'll bring out my 35 point pink here. It sounds like we'll have time for that. Anything else you'd like to see here before we go? Holla at me, because we've only got 10 minutes left right now. 10 minutes, counting down. All righty. So that, I don't know, Brenda, I don't know if she's got it or not. She's our requester. But if you have to have it, I don't know when we can bring more big white diamonds in. They're tough as it is. They've been tough for years, even before we saw prices go absolutely nuts. So huge, well, that's still here at $19.99. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're going to bring out the 35 pointer. I'll give this 60 seconds, Tony, and then we'll bring out the big pink diamond. My 35 pointer certainly gets you a better value than, let's say, a 1 or a 70 or a 50 pointer. We got a really good one, but we're just lacking in those bigger pink diamonds, like everything. Yellow diamonds, fawn diamonds, white diamonds. I mean, bigger stones. I mean, they're going to be a thing of the past. You know, we're going to get new shoppers when, you know, the weather turns cold and everyone's staying in and holidays approach. And we're going to get new shoppers who aren't ever going to think we had big yellow diamonds or fawn diamonds or white diamonds because we're not going to see them anymore. And so you guys are getting a privileged situation right now to get them while we have them, get them discounted as well. I don't know if did we hear from Brenda? Can we release it to somebody else if they'd like? Because I know a lot of people are really shy about coming in on somebody else's request. So Brenda, either way, we'd love to know, like, do you want to relinquish it? Do you want to take it? Let me know, because just a lot of people want to, you know, make sure that the requester gets it. So we have a polite group. So $19.99, first caller. It's first caller. Just let me know if it's gone or when it's gone. Item number 6732 is next. Did anyone talk to Brenda? Nope. Okay. So Brenda, if you'll let us know, just because I know a lot of people like to sit back. So call me. Yes. Tennis bracelet. That is a good idea. Do we have any left? Tennis bracelet was here earlier. The bezel set, $266. Diamond bracelet. Do they have a gold preference color, or gold color preference rather, Spencer? White or yellow or rose? Because I have all 3. So we might as well show it, you know, up close in their favorite gold color. But this was here earlier, and boy, that's a good idea to recap. I didn't think we had any left, but apparently we do. So here we go. This is the tennis bracelet I brought you earlier. We have white, yellow, and rose. It's item number 7573, and it says the 266. Great one if you've been thinking about it here. This is the time to get it because we are down to about 7.5 minutes left in the show, and that's it. So come on in. It's time to think about anything you're thinking about or want to shop for before we go, because now is the time to call. Definitely call now, because a lot of people do just that. They wait, they see all 3 hours, they pick their favorite, they call at the end and take it. And so we don't want you to miss out, because you could have the same, you know, idea that somebody else has. Here's our last in the tennis bracelet. It's got a fold over style clasp, which is super easy, but it is more importantly keeps it seamless with the bezels. That's a big, big aspect of this bracelet, is because of their bezel set. They're smooth. There are no prongs at all. It's the most secure style for your big VS diamonds. They're round brilliants. There's 266. Yes, they look bigger. That is a big, big aspect as well. It makes it very affordable, but gives you a much bigger look. If you had a 10-carat bracelet, which is what, you know, this looks like 5, 6, 7 carats, you're paying more. Yes. White gold. So one more white gold just went out the door there to Spencer's collar. We have the white right there, then the yellow gold and the rose I'll show you as well. But it is $24.99. It went down from 7. It was at my $29.99. Honest to goodness, should have been that price today on the show. I got carried away. I loved the response. We loved the enthusiasm. We got you an extra $500 off today. And you can still take advantage of that for $24.99. Which color? I know we're down to it because we already had it very popular when it debuted. So tell me which color, and then I'm going to show the rose gold on as well, so you can see the rose gold next to the white gold, and I think you'll really enjoy that. Really special look here, and just a must-have. Oh my goodness. 7 inches. If you need a little longer, talk to your operators, because we are the manufacturer, so we can help you. If you're going, oh, it'd be perfect if it was 8 inches, we can make that happen for you. 10% extra, which is only $249 extra, and we can give you a whole extra inch of gold and diamonds and the labor to make it happen for you so that it is in your size. And then you would probably get closer to 3 carats in diamonds too. So here we are. This is the rose gold. I just want to show you together there how the rose gold, and boy, these line up perfectly. Again, there's nothing that's going to get in the way of each other, since you do have, again, prongless setting. It's bezels. They're completely smooth. There is not a sharp edge. There is nothing that's going to be snagging, scraping, sharp edges, pinching your skin, nothing. It's $2,499. That's the rose and the white. They're great to stack. They're great to layer. That's 2 together, rose and white. They pair up really well. If you do want to get a couple of different gold colors, go ahead. I do. We just got carried away with some requests. Let me show it. Here's the 35-point pink diamond. Do you have someone in line for it? Let's blow it out. You got it. 6732 is our 35-point VS oval pink diamond. Keep calling on the bracelets. Want to make sure we get everything in here in our last 4.5 minutes. Here's the 35-point oval VS stone pink diamond, all natural. 18 points in the halo. That's the pink halo. 65 points in the white diamond halo on the outside, and solid 14-karat gold finished on the inside as well. And what is supposed to be, well, $89.99 is right here. This is the bag. I know it looks a little smeared, but there it is. There's the ring. There's the price. Here's where it started. Let's make it better than $9,000. First caller, and we still have our yellow diamonds, but they are talking. We are talking about those yellow diamonds. That's what we call verifying when they're out there thinking about it. So those could be gone any moment. 89, 79, 69, 59, 49. Wait till you see what we've got. Lowest price on a 35-point. That's a colossal stone. In the world of fancy pinks, right? Maybe not in the fancy yellow, but in the world of fancy pink, that is a colossal, brilliant oval cut. It's now standing as our 3rd largest we have overall. It is not $49.99 either. We're going to blow it out for $39.99 first caller, as it is in the two-tone rose and white gold together. And keep calling on the bracelets. Call on the yellow diamonds, 2-carat plusers. And don't forget, we had the 1.5-carat pear-shaped as well, and that's only $59.99. And the white diamond ring, I think, is still here. The 60-point white diamond in the bridge, $19.99. That's still here as far as I know. So call me on anything you've seen in the last few minutes or beyond. Had 3 hours of jewelry today. Really, really important show with the values that we've had, the amazing opportunities. Give us a call. We have bracelets again. Bracelets are here for you. I'll even put on the yellow gold so you can see all three on the wrist. I mean, there's just something about stacking these. Wow. Stack them and layer them, and oh my goodness, look at that. There's the rose and the white and the yellow. Remember, you get a bracelet for $24.99 today, so that is major value. Rose, white in the middle, yellow gold on the closest to the hand there. Let me know if you want the pink diamond 35-pointer for $39.99. Back to the wheel we'll go. Last call. Anything we can help you with? 3 minutes left. That's all we got. So we're going to be here for a couple minutes taking a lot of orders. We know that. We always are. But here's the other thing I need you to remember. The values today that have gotten these Rubellite pendants and the yellow diamond and the yellow sapphires, these are the lowest prices. We are at the end of our summertime, August here. We have the end of our week here. This is our last Sunday of August. I mean, this is really the day to shop. Yeah. Half-carat studs. Let me bring them out. Here are the half-carat stud earrings going on the wheel. I'll put those on right in front of our pink diamond so you can continue to look at that. I've got yellow and white. So let me show you the white gold first. That's always a popular combo. There are the stud earrings in the white gold. Those are our half-carat studs, meaning 25 points in each earring, and they're VS stones, and they're $6.99. We had those far earlier, and I think a lot of you were not with us yet. So there they are in the white. Here they are in the yellow gold as well. We'll put them side by side for you and show you those studs for $6.99. So if you have any questions, minute 45 left in the show, at least the broadcast. You can always go to TVON.com. Check us out on Facebook too, because we'll live stream there as long as you need us to, because sometimes on Sundays, even, you know, it may be preseason football time, but we like to go OT here. We often go overtime on Sunday afternoon. So, you know, go ahead, head over to online, go to Facebook, or go to TVON.com, our website. We're live streaming right there on our homepage so you can see any extra time you need. If you need us to put, you know, pop something in there for another look, whatever it is, we'll be here. Phone lines don't shut down. The broadcast may end. The phone lines stay open for you. Same phone number to call. Take anything. The studs are 50-point VS stones total, white, yellow, rose, yellow on the left, white gold on the right. Take the rose gold if you want. They're $699 for the studs. And yellow diamonds. Yes. Which one? Try on the ring. Here we go. Here's the ring. Don't forget, fully finished on the inside. Here's that pink diamond. Oh my, look at how great. Ooh, bezel set, bracelets, pink diamond. I mean, what's not to love? You pick up something from the show. The values have been so good for this just solid 3 hours. If you do me a favor, if you're even halfway thinking about something, you owe it to yourself to pick up the phone, call in, at least let us send it to you. Let us send it to you. Take a look at it in person, see it for your very own eyes, put it on the hand, the wrist, the what have you, and try these out. Don't forget, Tara's with you tomorrow, Monday night, 7 o'clock. You know she's with you once a week on Mondays, and then we're off on Tuesdays, and I'll see you back here on Wednesdays. So be sure and join her tomorrow for our Monday night as we kick off the final couple days of August, and what an amazing, amazing week we have ahead. So make sure you join us, guys, tomorrow night, and then Wednesday as well. And then, of course, last call on this show. Happy Sunday, everybody. Thanks so much. I'm Lauren Blair, LGM. Pink diamonds. All right. And if you are joining us online, the pink diamond is still here. So you can just definitely dial in on that one out. You've seen on the hand, bracelets are still going out the door. That's what I think a lot of people missed earlier. And we still got a lot of bracelets heading on out of here. So well done. Pick up those bracelets. Yellow diamonds. A lot of people talking about those two-carat plus stones that we had for you. And we do wish you a wonderful rest of your Sunday. And thank you so much again for being with us. And, of course, let us know. Studs are very popular as well. $6.99 for the stud earrings. Don't miss out on those. Let us know. Give us a call if you have any questions. I'll be out in the phone bank taking calls. See you then. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.